Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Renée Michelle Merrifield Show. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're here live from Jay's studio.
Why always got your shoes up on my desk?
You know, it's a signature. Look at these shoes, y'all. Look at these socks. I got music socks and beautiful shoes on. It's glorious. It's glorious to be alive. It's glorious to be here right now. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The socks.
Those look like Valentine's Day shoes. Are they Valentine's Day shoes?
They are.
Did I get those for you? No.
Well, sure.
Did
we
I?
can pretend
Yes.
you did.
For the sake of this podcast.
Yeah, you bought them for me for Valentine's Day.
Cool.
Everybody, I'm Renée Michelle Merrifield, your host, and we have Jay Studio. Jay, say something.
I mean, technically my name is Jason Aaron, but we're inside Jolliffe Digital Production, inside of Studio J. You always mix it around.
Inside,
It's not J
inside.
Studio, it's Studio J.
Yes.
For my name.
Studio J. Jason Aaron, everybody. He is a amazing duder. Not only is he my man's, but he is a producer of many things. He is awesome. So,
Oh, shucks.
yes, all your podcast needs. If you need to host a podcast, Jason has many podcasts that he's running. Really cool stuff. Miranda Monday.
So many podcasts.
What's the other? Glenn Bell, Ryan, and
Ryan
Austin.
and Austin, which is Real Stories of Success, and also Ryan and Greg, which is Blue Collar Real Estate. A couple of real estate ones going on there. One's more of a DIY, and another one is inspirational stories, primarily centered around real estate. And then Whole Nutrition with Chef Anas Sentisi,
I love him.
owner of Saffron Cafe. Oh, so it's good food.
Oh, Saffron Cafe. Oh, that hummus and everything. I can't wait till the coronies is over so we can get out into the real world. Coronavirus. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I have a very special, near and dear guest to my heart, and I can't wait to get to it. Soul Jones, everybody. But first,
Soul Jones.
a word from our lovely sponsor, Sushi Boss. Looking for something to do that's fun, interactive, and delicious? Sushi Boss has got you with the new sushi making kits. Each kit includes 4 rolls worth of cooked sushi rice, your choice of protein, avocado, cucumbers, and all other essentials for you to roll like a boss. Order today at sushiboss.com for pickup or delivery. Y'all hear
looks
that?
delicious.
Pickup or delivery. Oh.
I love Sushi Boss.
I love sushi.
It's so
Oh
good.
my God. Yes, so good. So good.
Uh,
Y'all,
should we?
Who is this?
Wait, hold on.
Who is this?
Hold your horses. We're going to let people in on your special VIP promo code for Sushi Boss.
Guys, I have a promo code. It's Renee. If you want 20% off a $20 or more order, use promo code Renee. It doesn't have the accent mark, but that's okay. That would make it way confusing.
RENEE.
RENEE.
Use their app. You can use their app. You can you can order on the website. You get one chance. You get one shot at this promo code. So make it a big order. Do like $100, like feed the whole family, and do like I don't know how much sushi. $100. That would go a long way. The prices are very reasonable.
Oh, it's so good.
And the food is so good. So with the coronavirus going on, be safe. Get that. Do the pickup, do the delivery, even better, and tip your people.
And you can custom make the sushi that you want, so it's pretty awesome.
Downtown and Keystone, North Keystone. So don't
right
call,
there
don't
by the
call in.
IUPUI
don't
situation.
Don't call and try to use the promo code. Just like it's 2020. Use the app, use the website, use the promo code.
Yes, and thank you, Jason, for the hookup on that owner of the Sushi Boss. Not that Jason, a different Jason. Jason Squared. So,
Jason.
Guys, what's up? We got Soul Jones up in the studio tonight.
Oh, let me get your levels up there.
Yeah,
I can't hear
there he is. There he is.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check. 1, 2.
Mic check, mic check.
You know a little bit about mic checks, don't you?
Little bit.
Y'all, this is my boy right here. This is not only a mega talented dude.
I thought I was your boy.
You're my man.
Okay.
This is my boy.
okay.
But he's also a man.
You're the man. I'm just the boy.
The man.
Trying to be the man.
No, you a man.
I'm
Come
a
on,
man.
you the man. He's the man as well. But you know what I mean. This guy. Let's roll that while I get this rolling on him because, dude, Soul Jones is the bomb. And you know what? We out here eating dinner tonight, aren't we? We got some.
We're having some gourmet sloppy joes.
Looks delicious.
Some taters.
some taters.
Some fried taters. Some
green
mac and
beans.
cheese and some French style green beans. So
Yeah, you know, I had to hook up my week. So,
I wish I had some. Wish I had some food.
where's yours?
Oh, there's some right there.
Jason got a whole plate in
Nice.
front of him.
He lying. He lying to us.
Line for Candy Camera.
That's good. So let me tell you about Brandon Jones,
Please
aka
do.
Soul Jones. Brandon Jones, aka Soul Jones, was born into music from day one. He started writing songs at 12 years old, but he didn't take it seriously until high school when his Uncle Keith, his greatest inspiration, sadly passed. He taught himself to produce music at a young age and never gave up on his passion no matter what life threw at him. Soul Jones created a revolutionary and popular rap battle scene called Circle City Battle League. Soon to follow, he performed many shows and created 6 albums. Not 1 album, not 4 albums, but 6 albums. Yes, yes, my friend. Including my personal favorite, his album called I Don't Have Feelings. Soul Jones has created and hosted amazing charity shows benefiting causes near and dear to his heart. Please welcome my dear friend, mega talented, badass producer, and hip-hop/rap artist, singer-songwriter, MC, I was going to say entrepreneur, I don't know.
I mean, damn near at this point.
Like literally just badass human right here. Dear friend, Soul Jones, everybody! Oh.
Jones.
I'm trying my best. Trying my best.
Quite the introduction.
It was. That was
Dude.
Did
nice.
you write that yourself?
That was nice. Cheers.
Mr. Soul.
Cheers.
I did not. she texted to me like, "Hey, does this sound all right?" And I was like, "It'll work."
So you're drinking the Corona Premiers, huh?
Of course, this coronavirus ain't scaring me.
Coronavirus.
I'm going down with the ship, baby.
Can you believe that, like, I forget the percentage, but 32% or 40% of the people thought that, like, coronavirus came from the Corona beer? I'm like, these people are voting. I'm not trying to
You
be
know
mean.
what? You know what's crazy? Even if that was true, I'm still drinking Corona.
I mean, it's the best beer.
still
Am
drinking
I
it.
right?
I'm still drinking it. Like, they could have told me it was Modelo, and I'm going to switch to Modelo just to prove I'm wrong.
It's the best beer, like, ever. So I feel bad. I know they're probably taking a hit, but that means hopefully it goes down a little bit. I once said to Jason, okay, 24 pack of Coronas is $24. I'm like, that is just stupid. Like, you're telling me it's $1 per Corona?
What's more than that now?
It
I
is?
just went to a liquor store by me to get a 6-pack, and it was $9 for a 6-pack of Coronas. Yeah.
Maybe this is driving them up
It
because
is.
people are talking
They're
about
making
it.
money. Trust me, they're fine.
I'm just glad they didn't, like, quit the game and be like, we out. Because it's the best beer
I'd have
ever.
been pissed.
I
I'd have
know.
been pissed.
Oh, me too. I've always I mean, so what do you think is different? I mean, this is not about the Corona beer and all this, but just to say, like, what do you think is different between Premier and regular Corona?
Because like a regular Corona is
It's like lighter,
More
right?
calories.
it's more calories, but yeah, it's like
Calories are delicious.
it's like the difference between a Budweiser and not Bud Light. What's the other one?
Like
Miller?
a Bud Ultra. Is
Bud
that a thing?
Ultra. No, that's Michelob.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No, but you hear my drift. Like it's not necessarily a light beer, but the Premier doesn't. The reason I like these is because when you drink extras, you drink like 5 or 6 of them, and you're full. Like you can't eat, you can't drink anymore. Your stomach's like, I'm done.
It
I'm
fills your
tapped
tummy
out.
up.
These I can drink 12, 15, 18, whatever, and I'm still going. Like these are like.
Unless you're at the track and then you're passed out by 11 a.m.
If I'm lucky,
Wow, that's personal
11.
Oh, wait,
information.
that was
Lucky.
moonshine. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm using your own information against you. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
earlier we were talking about how the track is, like, postponed, right? Till when?
August 23rd, I think.
August, yeah.
Oh, God. Everything's postponed.
Yeah, so last year, I'm going to go ahead and plug somebody. There's a guy named Faisal who has these drinks called Phases. He sells them at Juan's Smoke Shop, which is closed right now because of the coronavirus, but once this is back up, they'll be over there. He sold me 10 jars of his drink called Phases, which is essentially a moonshine that tastes like Jolly Ranchers.
Ooh.
I drank 4 of them by myself last race day.
Oh, moonshine?
Yeah, last race day.
That'll put anybody out
I
instantly.
fell asleep at like 11:30, and I didn't wake up till 4 p.m.
The same day, at least.
I hope. Like, I drove out of there, so I'm hoping.
Where is everybody?
Right.
You got right out. There was 0 traffic.
There's pictures of me shirtless in the sun with a rag on my face,
You burnt.
passed out. I've actually never been burnt a day in my life.
Really?
I've never been sunburnt.
What?
I don't sunburn.
You have miracle skin.
Like I get like a little pink, and then after that, it's a tan, like
it
immediately.
just pumps right in.
Yeah.
Wow. I wish I think I'm completely Irish because I just go out in the sun and I die. So I'm actually
your
dead right now.
Your face is red from the light, like.
I know. I'm literally getting like UV rays
been
from the
running around.
LEDs.
Right.
Making dinner. You need a maid to do the dinner stuff before your podcast.
That's a great idea.
Or we get Sushi Boss.
Oh yeah, we could.
Now
eat,
you're
You
thinking.
know what I mean?
We could eat sushi.
I'm gonna try to get one of those kits for the next show.
Yeah, like if you guys had like player rolls right here,
Yeah.
because it's like not raw.
Are you a sushi guy? Are you a sushi guy, Brandon?
I'm not.
I didn't figure.
not.
Something about me is like,
Wait,
nah,
hold on.
he ain't gonna
I'm
do
not.
that.
I don't like the raw fish stuff. But have you tried the white girl sushi roll? That's what I call it.
You like salmon, don't you?
No, I don't like no salmon.
I don't like salmon either. It's a bland fish. It's a very bland.
You had the
fish.
wrong salmon then.
It's a bland fish.
It's a bland fish.
I don't know why that cracked me up so much.
give me
It's a
some,
bland fish.
You give me some like cod.
Some cod.
I
What
love
tilapia, whatever that's
tilapia's cool. It's a farm.
yeah.
It's a farm raised fish though. It's
Isn't that like a bottom feeder?
yeah. It's
Ew.
trash.
I mean, that's
But-
like one notch above Plecostomus.
That's like catfish.
But if you have you
Bottom
ever
feeder?
had marlin or swordfish as they're called?
Ooh, swordfish. I hear that's really
the best
fancy.
fish I've ever had in my life, hands down. Like I had it twice in my life, and both times I dream about it still.
Oh my god.
You put some lemon pepper on a swordfish steak. Oh my God, you're in for a good day.
You told me you've been cooking out the past few days, grilling.
Yeah, okay. So to anyone
What are
that's
you doing?
watching, I don't cook ever. I live.
Unless it's
I
coronavirus.
live by myself with a dog. So
Crixus.
It's cheap.
Hashtag
Hey,
shout out
ladies.
Crixus.
right, he's a little boxer schnauzer
Crixus
mix. He's
is
a
the
little mutt.
best.
How do you spell that?
Crixus. If you've ever seen the show Spartacus, I named
like a
him
rapper
after
name.
a character on the show because it's my favorite show of all time.
Oh, yeah,
and it's
love it.
based on real events. The Third Servile War back in 1122 BC.
Little history lesson. Y'all.
Little history. It's when Rome was overtaken by quote unquote slaves and gladiators. They broke out of their ludus and terrorized Rome and tried to take Rome down until Julius Caesar came around and said, yeah, we're good on that. But I named my dog after that because it's like the best show ever made.
I think I have a photo of Crixus. I put it in there. But keep talking.
Well, he
Brandon,
looks
about-
different now because like I got his haircut.
He's so you. He's like the dog version. You know how people have like their own.
What are you
Wow,
trying to say?
rude.
I'm not saying you look
So
like a dog.
rude.
Like you said, I need a haircut. Is that?
Ugh.
No,
I'm
I'm just
sorry,
saying.
Brandon.
He's just like this little badass. He's like, what's up? He's
He
like,
is.
I'm Crixus.
You got a whole beard and everything.
Yeah, he really does.
His beard is so much better than mine.
You
Sounds
love
like a
him.
dog that would like rap battle.
I know. I wish
He would
dogs
lose.
could speak.
He would definitely
Really?
lose. Yeah,
What?
he would lose. He has no fight in him whatsoever.
He's just cool like
I
that.
fought him before I came here, and it was over in 10 seconds. Like he's just not a
He's
fighter.
like,
He's a lover, not a
"Okay,
fighter.
I'm done.
He is.
Oh, that's so good. Hey, speaking of rap battle, so this guy, I had to have him on my show because he is an indie legend. First of all, he is
I'm
doing the
not.
scene. He's very modest. I mean, not only has he been doing songs constantly and doing his passion constantly since he even knew how to, since probably computers were made. I mean, I know we're 90s babies, but
What
come
the-
on. Like, they were still weird back, like, computers were weird back then, but you were like, no, I'm gonna figure this out.
I was on like a Windows Me.
Technically, the computer dates back to like the 70s, I think.
Right.
I know, and they were big as hell back then.
Like
Big as a warehouse.
The Windows Me machine was like the first thing I ever made music with back in like 2002.
Dear God, I was in we were in what, 4th, 5th grade then?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that
I was
is
like,
badass.
No, it couldn't have been that. 2004, because I didn't start doing music stuff till I was like 12. And I was 12 in 2004, so yeah.
Late bloomer.
I remember 2000. I could have sworn 2000 we were like in like 2nd grade or something because I remember the whole change, the whole.
Well, you don't do math good, so.
2000. I know public school failed me literally.
Or did you
So-
fail public school?
Both
Definitely
of
the
them.
latter.
Both of them.
You know what? I can never remember what ladder means.
Ladder's the second one you said. The
The
former
second
would be the
thing you
first
said.
thing. Ladder would be.
I have
second
no
one.
idea what
Do you,
you
do you have one of those do you have one of those hang-ups where it's like it's an obvious thing or it's a common thing, but you can never keep it straight?
Yeah, I before E except after C. Messes me up every time.
I can't spell the word restaurant or original.
Wait, but that's
to this day.
But that's literally like that's a thing though. Like the instructions are literally in the same.
I
How
know,
do
but
you
it
get
doesn't
that
make
wrong?
sense though.
Because there's certain words that don't follow that.
Well, except after C.
Right, like
or except
Geist.
after. Wait.
Like which one
A
is it?
before. E before.
Geist,
What?
Geist
I before E.
Reservoir? Geist. I
Yeah.
before E, except over C. So
Or it sounded like way.
my
as in
brain
it-
died.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
It sounded like A as in neighbor.
Like-
Geist
circuit.
is one of those. Like Geist is one of those words.
I before E.
It just doesn't make sense, the
Oh,
whole
that's
rule.
True. Exceptions.
There's exceptions. Like the English language is one of those things that it doesn't make any damn sense. But like, it is what it is. Like, what are you gonna do? Just not speak English? You're gonna start speaking in sign?
Right, seriously. And there's awesome
Food can.
plug for awesome. Yes. Oh, we got the.
Doesn't look like you're even eating it.
Guys, look at this. Oh, we're eating.
I haven't
I'm
even
trying
tasted
not to
mine.
be like rude and like chew into the mic.
Oh,
Nah, it's cool.
what's that thing called? ASMR.
We have the
Have you heard of
anti-chew
that? It's so
filter
annoying.
in
It's
there.
this new thing where
Oh,
people
I
are
know.
like, they're like, I'm gonna eat a fake, what's a brand like, Louis Vuitton heel made of chocolate. I'm like, I'm going to kill myself now.
I saw an ASMR video of Cardi B whispering,
Oh my gosh.
and it might have been the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Okay,
saw
I know
an
that's a lie
ASMR
because
video
Cardi
of
B
her-
doesn't whisper.
I know. I saw a video
But
of her
she
eating
was-
chicken hands, like real claws, and she was like, and everyone like loved it.
Well, hang on, you never eaten those before?
Chicken claws?
Yeah.
I ain't eat no damn chicken claws.
I will
brother.
eat any part of the chicken. I don't give a shit. I
The
will eat.
beak.
Were you here when
If it's fried and breaded, I probably will.
last time I made a chicken, I accidentally left the bags
The
in
eyeball.
it? You know how you have to stick your hand
I
in
eat
the
Slim
chicken?
Jims, so I'm pretty sure I eat those already.
Ooh, Slim Jims
That's
are
not
the
the same
best.
thing.
Slim
You
Jims
can't
like
be,
great
can't be part.
F meat.
It can't be part of a mix.
Slim Jims got to be
that's
higher
part of it.
quality
I
than
gotta,
like
I
hot
gotta take
dogs.
the ball, grind it up.
No, don't grind it. Nope, just pop it like a gumball.
Definitely not.
Pop it like a gumball.
Like an ice cream Tweety Bird gumball.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
oddly
love
specific.
those. See, I always got the SpongeBob's, but I like how you said Tweety. Are you talking about like the ice cream truck? They didn't have the
Yeah,
gumball
they're, like
eyeballs though.
they're $2.50 every time they roll by.
It's BS.
I get one, and
Does
my
that stand for
ninja,
be sweet?
and my
Be
ni-
sweet.
and my
Nobody
Ninja
knows.
Turtle looks cross-eyed every time. So I always
Oh,
get the,
yeah,
I
it's
always
always
get the
like-
Ninja Turtle one.
You love Ninja Turtles.
I do. I fucking love Ninja Turtles.
I just saw a post that I sent you from a few years ago where I sent you a table. It was like I posted on your Facebook and I was like, "Look at this Ninja Turtle table."
Hell
it was
yeah.
a total random.
I was
comment.
at Walmart about 2 weeks ago. For $400, I could have had the arcade cabinet that had Turtles and Turtles in Time.
Oh
and
my god, I could make that for you.
So I picked it up, I put it in my cart, and I like walked past the home section. I was like, no, I can't justify this.
$400.
I can't do it. So I took it off, put it right there. I feel like an asshole. I put it right there, and I was like,
And it haunted you for weeks.
it's still there, in the same spot I left it. I was just there
it
the other
cheaper?
day. They did not move it. Like they're like, yeah, forget that. We're just gonna leave it there.
Oh my god. Well, girl. Why'd I say girl?
Wait.
I said that to
my
my
pronouns are him and her.
I said
or him
this
and
to
his,
one
I
of
mean.
my students one time. I teach these two twins who are really awesome, and the boy, I said girl, and he was like, they're 12. He's like, did you just call me a girl? I'm like, I say that to everyone. I'm sorry. So that's awkward, but yeah. But no, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are the best, for sure.
What is your favorite Ninja Turtles movie?
I mean, I like the old cartoons better than the real
The one that
new
has
ones.
the song in it, the original.
The new ones kind of creep me out because they're like,
The one from 1990
Yes.
is the greatest superhero ever, and I'm willing to debate anybody on that.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Yes, better than Endgame, better than Infinity
Donatello.
War.
Who's
yes,
your
I
faves?
will argue that till I die.
Tell me who's your fave Ninja Turtle.
Michelangelo.
See, I'm a Donatello guy. I don't know why.
Donnie is a nerd, and
And I
like
as well.
he's kind of like boring. But in the original movie, when he's with Casey Jones and they're going back and forth with the insults, he's like, what do you call him? He said a gizmo brain, which is a funny
Yes.
thing because it's a callback to the Gremlins, which is funny.
Gremlins.
Love the Gremlins.
I do too.
Staple of my childhood.
So creepy when they turn.
Jason, how old are you?
I'm 45.
Oh, okay.
He had to think
So
about
like when
I did
Gremlins
have to
came out, you were like in your 20s.
No. I watched that when I was like early teens.
How? Gremlins came out in like what, 87?
That seems late.
Does it?
Yeah, because that
Brandon knows
was
his
like
shit.
mid 80s was like the oh man, there was such good movies. Batteries Not Included. Man, there were some good ones.
I will say this.
Goonies.
Sometimes I
Ooh, my
wish
favorite.
Sometimes I wish I was in my 40s because you guys had like the movie renaissance happen in your time. You know, like you had the start of Steven Spielberg,
Yeah.
and you got to watch that
E.T.
happen.
Yeah.
You know, for the next 15 years
Yep.
up until what, Jurassic Park.
I
Like,
had no idea.
like you guys got to see so much
Yeah, it's like us 90s babies have been through like a lot. I've seen memes where people are like, oh, we've been through this, and this. It's like, that's true.
Yeah, but like we went through a really bad time where movies
Like
were
a
just
bunch
ass.
of shit. Boom.
Like movies were terrible in the 90s.
Nate Gracie says Raphael is the best turtle.
Raphael is pretty cool.
Story-wise, yes, he is. He has the most character development. Him and Casey Jones' dynamic is better than anything else. I like Mikey because he uses a weapon that, let's just be honest, is worthless compared to everybody else. You know, Donnie uses a bow staff. You can really destroy somebody with a bow staff. Raph uses sais, which are sharp and pointy. And Leo uses katanas. Mikey uses wooden nunchucks. And still whoops that ass.
I've seen those movies, I've seen that movie so many times with my younger brother Matt. Probably, no exaggeration, 50 times, easy.
Easily.
And I cannot tell you what any of their weapons are. I have no idea what. I don't remember. Like that's
What?
not. I don't know. It's weird.
Do you have short-term and long-term memory loss?
I remember some things
Me also.
oddly well, and then other things not so much. That's one
That's
of them.
crazy.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
You have such a good memory. You've always been able to just like, that's probably why you're such a phenomenal singer, songwriter, rapper, artist.
Helps with the
Writer.
like lyrics if you got like a deep
I
vocabulary.
mean,
you
this
can remember all that
dude,
shit.
I cannot with this dude. I cannot with this dude. This dude is so
Oh,
talented.
you can because he's literally sitting
He's
right there.
so,
You can.
so
right
talented.
here.
I know. I'm talking about you and you're right here, but seriously, I can't.
Awkward.
I can't with this guy.
Missy
I
Johnson
mean,
Harvey says yes, we did. She's probably saying
that's his
talking
mama
about
bear.
That's my mama.
talking about the movie Renaissance, probably.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Missy. She is the most amazing person and mom ever. I mean, like, what's it like growing up with a mom like that? Like, such a
My
badass.
mom is my
true,
best. My mom is my best friend.
She's the best.
Great Halloween decorations, right?
Yeah, you guys would know.
She let me borrow all her Halloween decorations
I'm
for
pretty
2
sure
years
we
in a
still
row.
have some in the garage. I'm so sorry. It's not
We
my.
do.
It's-
You guys still have
Renee
a
is
fog
really
machine,
dropping
I'm
the ball.
sure.
We
Yeah,
do, and we have the
Yeah.
big creepy guy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have it all safe. I need to get that all back to you, Missy. But God, tell us about your mom. She's literally
My
an angel.
mom is my
I've known you
best friend.
forever.
I don't know if there's anything that I can't talk to my mom about. You
That's
know,
beautiful.
That's cool.
I'll go on like a weird binge where I'll just like I'm just gonna say, I'll be a whore for a minute, and I'll tell my mom about it, and she'll laugh with me. You know, like
She's a badass.
I could
because-
not
because we're
imagine.
friends.
I could not imagine having a conversation like that with my mom. Like
No?
I would rather die. That would
Really?
be the most awkward thing.
I know,
in
you're
my
lucky.
Life.
see, me
She's
and my mom will
badass.
talk about it, and like she'll fist bump me, like.
And she is just, she's not only like stunning, like beauty wise, but she inside, like
Beautiful
her
inside
soul.
and out.
She is beautiful inside and out. Like she's honestly a gorgeous human inside and out. And I just love her attitude. I love how supportive she's been. Even on your not recent album, but I Don't Have Feelings album, you like the first part of the song, even a minute and a half in, was like her voicemail to you, right?
That was on
So good.
that's Thoughts of a Gemini. Yeah.
Oh, so that's your first album,
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah, and then my last one that I did, she was on the outro. So I tried to make it come full circle because Thoughts of a Gemini was like me at my darkest, like lowest point depression-wise. Like I tried to kill myself twice that year. And
And the videos kind of reflected
Glad
that
you're
too.
still with us,
You were
brother.
very honest. I know. Thank Jesus Christ you're here. Like God, I
I'm
feel,
here, I'm here.
feel that too. And God
I
damn,
failed
I love
twice.
you.
I'm terrible at killing myself.
Oh
No,
my
you're
God.
successful at living.
okay, I'll
Exactly.
take that,
That's
I'll
one
take
way
that.
to put it. I mean, dude, you are so incredible. Like, I can't even like talk you up enough. And I know you're like, do not talk me up, but you deserve it. Like, I'm just surprised you are not like taken. You're such an amazing person. We've always been really close.
standards.
We've always been like really, I mean, like I've known you forever, and just to see you constantly, like we're both the same in some way, but you are different than me because you have put the pedal to the metal. You have always followed your dreams, and you never gave up. You always just boom, boom, boom. You get your shit out there.
Except
You
for
put
those
your
2 times.
music out there. I mean,
Except for what?
Sorry, too soon.
too
I
soon.
said except for those 2 times, but
Well, yeah.
I should have said that.
But you know that album reflected. I remember 2016 when Thoughts of a Gemini came out, and you know it was just like, damn, this music is deep. This music is good. But I'm like,
And
oh
we
my
went
God.
to your last album release, and your mom was there, and I think one of my questions to you too at that time was what is that? What was that like to have? Because you were telling some pretty, you were talking about depression and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I asked you
Which
like,
I
what,
love that
what
you
is it
talk
like
about
to,
that.
To have your mom sitting there and to hearing that, and
You know
guys
what?
that was
So-
that was a really cool experience.
My favorite song on my last project is Starting Over. It's the outro. I recorded it before my mom sent me that voicemail. And then she sent me that and was like, I have to use this. This is so beautiful. So I put it in the song. And
I
after
love that
I
song.
just heard it and I cried a little bit listening to it.
So
I
you knew.
so I went back and re-recorded it. And that's why, like, the version that's on the album now, I start crying in the second verse and I couldn't stop it. And I was like, I'm just going to leave it how it is because, like, that's raw and that's emotional. I'm going to leave it like that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like that originally. Originally, it was like I was being strong about it. I was talking about it.
The walls were up.
The walls were up. But she sent me that voicemail, and I was like, oh,
you were
God.
able to like break through the barrier and
Oh,
just be
damn.
raw
Who's
for
cutting
your
onions?
listeners.
People are cutting onions in here. What am I going to do? So I put that in there, and I re-recorded it, and I knew it was coming. And as I was rapping about what I was rapping about in the second verse, I was like, fuck, here it comes. But I let it go,
I cannot with that song because it's so amazing. Like, I'm all the way yes for it. Like, yes. Just the fact that you have been an artist that has been so true to yourself, like, from the beginning of time. Like, you don't give a shit about what anybody thinks about you. You don't give a shit about anything. I mean, you don't give a shit about being famous. You don't give a shit about this or that. And you're just true to you. And that's something that I admire and that I'm sure that, like, every artist admires, because you always, some people like me especially, it's like we have this kind of feeling like, oh, I have to be blanketed or I have to, you know what I mean? You've never been that way, ever.
Because, like, for me, it's like when you look at, like, timeless artists, right? Like, look at Prince.
Oh my gosh.
To me, Prince is like the greatest musician ever. He played 17 instruments. He had to hire people to play his songs that he wrote, that he played everything for, because obviously one man can't play everything.
Yeah. I miss him.
I look at that, I'm like, okay, Prince, to me, this is no malice to Michael Jackson, but Prince is here and Michael Jackson's here.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
Prince
mean?
is God.
Like, I saw my camera at the light just then. But like,
No, I feel
but
you.
Prince doesn't have that many hits compared to like a lot of people. Hell, Drake has more hits than Prince.
But you dig into Prince and you can see
But the
all
thing with
the
Prince
stuff.
is this: Prince never deviated from who he was.
Never.
You know,
yeah.
Prince was, I'm going to push the boundaries as much as I can because that's what I like to do, and I want to make the music that I want to make. But at the end of the day, we're still talking about this guy. He's been dead 3 years now, and we're still talking about Prince.
Yeah, he's an
know,
absolute legend.
So for me, it was always, okay, I can chase the top 40 sound, right? I can do what everyone wants me to do and thinks I should do because that's what's going to make me famous and popular. But I don't want to be one of those people that, like, okay, you made it, you had that one song, and then you faded out and no one gives a shit now.
Right.
You know, like, who wants to be the one-hit wonder? Who wants to be the guy that just does what you're supposed to do? You know, you're not remembered that way. You're remembered for pushing the envelope and being something different.
Yes, and that's why I think you're going to be so big too, because I mean, God knows it takes just 1 second for a song to go viral or whatever. I think any one of your songs you've created could already be that.
Soul Jones doesn't want to be big.
I mean,
I
but
don't.
he has no choice in the matter.
I don't.
Don't want to be famous.
He's gonna be big.
I don't
mean,
want to be famous. That's
I know,
terrible.
but what if something got caught on and then
Why not?
people come back
I wanna know why.
to your previous songs? He wants to go shopping for chicken without getting harassed.
I
See,
do.
I'm telling you.
I do.
The way I've always seen it for myself is I don't have a need to be famous. You
Me
know,
either.
that it doesn't matter. But being famous means you've reached a level of success, and I
And
want
money.
to reach a level of even money doesn't like, I don't care about money either.
I don't either.
But
I do.
if I'm famous, that means that I've reached the pinnacle of my career.
I just want to help people. I think being famous and having a lot of money is the best way to kind of do that.
And
Well-
in that regard, then I would embrace being famous.
Well, here's the thing, though. Okay, so, like, I used to think I was an introvert. This quarantine has taught me that I am not.
Hey,
I
always
actually,
learning.
I love people, actually, apparently.
You're a cuddle bear.
I thought I hated them. I don't. I did. But
The
now
next
that
album.
now that I'm sitting at home by myself every day, I'm like, damn, I miss going
those
out
people.
to people.
I'm so
What'd you say about when the next time
lonely.
you go out and when it's all lifted
Oh,
and you
the
said,
first thing I want to hear when I get out of
From a
here, when
waitress.
the quarantine's over, the first thing I want to hear is, "Hi, my name is such and such. Can I get you started with a drink today?" It's the first thing I want to hear.
yes, we
Because
are literally gonna party so
I don't
hard.
know about you guys. I will go to a restaurant by myself just to enjoy
out.
the like experience, to relax.
Yes, bar life.
You know, I eat by myself a lot. I do a lot of things by myself, but that's why being famous would bother me. I love being by
Because they're just
myself.
on you all the time.
I love it. I love going to O'Charlie's and just sitting down and having a meal by myself
And you want to be able to do that.
and just being like the void. Like,
But you have such a positive voice. I could feel like how, your impact if you were famous. And I don't think it's up to you at this point. You've already put
It
these
is.
songs out there.
I
If
can
one of your
choose.
songs get famous, you don't have a choice in that.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
gonna be famous.
I can choose not to go on that particular talk show. I can choose not to go on whatever is going to propel this even farther.
Well,
I
maybe
can choose
even
not
you
to
could
do
think
that.
about being like a secret like name
There's a lot of artists that I look up to that like
and
they're
still make that money.
They're semi-famous, right? Like they tour half the year, they still make millions of dollars, but the average listener has no idea who they are. That's what I like. I'm like, let me do that.
You know, I never thought that would be me until kind of maybe like the past year. For some reason, that's kind of, it's not like I don't want to be like, you know, I name my show the Renee Michelle Merrifield Show. Obviously, I'm not vain,
She's
but
like,
it seems
I
like
want
I
you all
am.
to know my name.
I want you all to know my name. And it's like, it's not like that. It's just, I really want to be famous to make a positive influence on the younger generation and just show people that they don't have to be like a crazy ass hoe that's just doing drugs and naked. And you know what I mean? I feel like I could be a positive
I was
influence
expecting you to
to
spit
the,
that out, Brandon.
I feel like I could be
I had
a
to, like,
positive influence
hold
to
it
the
in.
younger kids.
Okay, but like think
And
about this
money,
thing.
big money. How many? You could be like Mother Teresa with money. With all that money, think of the things you could do, the people you could help with that money. I mean,
Okay,
I
but
would
think
just
of it
want
like
big
this.
money.
Alicia Keys has never been a risque artist. She's never shown her body. She's never been, you know, let me get damn near naked on this. She's never done any of that.
Right.
Huge.
She's never done any of that.
She's huge. She's
You know?
classy, timeless.
She's classy.
Yeah, she
she
really
hasn't worn makeup in 4 years. You know, like
What?
Yeah,
she hasn't.
She's
been on-
your dream girl.
That's a lie.
That's my wife. Alicia Keys is my wife.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys, if you're watching out there,
Alicia Keys, if you're watching,
his number is
This girl
555.
would you
on
please divorce
fire.
Swizz Beatz already?
Oh, she's married.
really?
Please.
Oh,
Yeah, they got two
it's okay.
kids too.
It's okay,
Yeah.
B.
Off
You
the
know,
market.
It's not. It hurts. It hurts.
me.
Because like, if I ever get married, my wedding song is gonna be "If I Ain't Got You" by Alicia Keys. That's
You
going to
always
be.
ask me to sing that song, and I
that's
never
my-
know it all the way.
That is my jam. You know, I need it. That's my jam. And if I ever get married, that should be my first dance. So whoever I end up marrying, if you're watching, that's our first dance. It's not negotiable. It's not. You can choose whatever the hell you want.
After.
Look into the camera.
Which one?
The red light one. There you go.
You can choose whichever song you want. But if it ain't "If I Ain't Got You" by Alicia Keys,
If I
no
ain't
ring for
got
you. That's non-negotiable.
baby.
That's the song.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I love her whole. I think she's a very kind, beautiful person too, and that's kind of how I just feel like society has changed things over the years, and you know we've all changed with it, and it's just like I don't like it. I don't really like the way it's gone. You know, everyone's showing their ass crack and stuff. I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. It's just not me. So I feel like I'm more of a, like I would like to call myself like a classy, timeless rock star, but I mean I don't have work to prove it. But I mean, in my opinion, I have like 5 albums worth of songs just sitting there, and I'm just underground is all. So that's why I love you so much, Brandon, because you have put that work. You taught yourself how to produce music when we were like babies, and I mean, like you said, on the Microsoft
12, right?
whatever it was.
Well, I don't think I started making beats until I was 15.
I remember, like, we were literally like in 7th grade or 8th grade. We didn't meet till we were in 8th grade, right?
No,
9th grade.
freshman year.
Oh, yes,
'Cause
you
you-
went to West Middle
'cause you
School,
were-
and I went to East Middle
You did
School.
that. You did that. You did that
The
talent,
talent show with Holly Neff. Remember
Yes,
when
and
I sang
I
"Popular"?
just want to be popular.
by Wicked. Popular, you're
Even back
gonna
then.
be popular. And I had my friend Holly Neff. Her name's Holly McDougal now. She just got married. Cutie pie. But I had
for her.
I had her as a prop. Yeah, she's adorable. And I was like, she had these ugly clothes, right? And then I spun her around, ripped them off, and I'm like, ooh, and she had an outfit underneath. So wait, what was that club we were in that was like kind of a mess that in freshman year was where we met?
Mac Club.
Mac Club. And the owner of that was like kind of like
Shady.
Yeah, he was like
Took all of our
shady.
money and left. Yeah.
Yeah,
that guy?
he was like this one black guy that was just like really odd. But anyways, we would have met regardless, I think, because we ended up going to the same high school. We lived minutes away, probably our whole lives really. But actually we did, yeah, because we both grew up in Brownsburg, literally probably 7 minutes away. But you know how people meet at certain times. But I've known Brandon forever, and he's always just been boom, 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 all about music, and that's me too. But I just have I think depression kind of hit me differently. For you, it was like, oh, I'm doing this, and for me, I'm like, oh, I'm hiding this away and I'm not showing anyone.
Well,
so it's always been my life, but it's like
that's
you just
why, like,
executed.
A lot of my music deals with it because ever since my uncle died, you know, I used to go to his house and we'd write songs on like Microsoft Notepad.
Yes.
And he would like write songs too, and I'd look at him because his grammar was terrible and my grammar is amazing. So I'm like, okay, let me edit these. He'd look at stuff that I wrote, and we would just kind of bounce back and forth, you know, ideas. And he loved it because he always wanted to be a rock star. Like, that was his dream as a kid. He used to write rock songs all day long, you know, and he knew that when I was like 10, I was writing hip-hop songs. And he was like...
He saw something in you.
And he was like, you're into that? I'm like, I am. So he used to show me these old movies from the 80s, you know, like the Christmas rap from... I can't remember the name of the movie, but... Dougie Fresh was in the movie and stuff like that. You know, he would show me stuff like that, which gave me like a hip hop history lesson. So I'd watch that stuff. But when he passed, that hurt me so bad, you know, and that is the reason I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for him. So every time I do an album, there's always at least one or two songs that are like really emotionally driven because for me, I'm not that emotional of a guy outside of music. You know that. Like I hardly ever get frazzled at all.
Riled
like,
up, yeah.
Never. Doesn't happen.
Yeah, you're very like straightforward.
Very stoic, you know.
I want tears tonight.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Come on, Brandon.
I don't cry.
Let it out.
I
It's a
wish
safe
I did,
place.
but I don't. I probably should. Honestly, I should probably cry more.
Don't bottle it up.
I don't.
No, I think it's so
you,
cool how
you sound like Robin Williams from Good Will Hunting right now. It's not your fault.
Rip, I love Robin.
It's not your fault.
But just the fact that he was your greatest inspiration and that what happened to him was tragic and that's so messed up. Like, tell us more about Keith.
He was diagnosed with cancer in 2004. They gave him 6 months to live, and he lived for 2.5 years after that.
Yes.
So he wasn't taking no for an answer. He was still, you know, he was still fighting it. And, you know, that's something that for me, I look up to because, you know, a lot of people when
he
they
beat
get
the time. He beat what people told him.
when people get diagnosed with stuff, a lot of people throw in the towel and call it a day. He didn't do that. He was, okay, that's fine. Count me out. I'm still moving. You know, I think 6 months before he died, he was playing basketball with me in his driveway. Like, he had no business being, he should have been in bed, but he was out there shooting baskets with me. You know, and it's stuff like that I take away. It's like, you can tell someone you can't. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Please tell me I can't do something.
Right, because it's just going to drive me hard.
Tell me I can't do it. Because for me, it's like with the Battle League, there was like 4 other leagues at the time before I started mine. None of them were willing to work with me. I didn't want to start one. I wanted to build with one and kind of help grow it, but they were not having it. So I said, okay. Which one's this?
Speaking of,
Yeah,
This right here was the best battle that night.
This guy.
That is Bros.
This guy right here. There's Brandon.
There I am in all my drunk glory. And that's Sauce Boy Don. This was the best battle that night.
Pop off. I don't care about them lies you about to tell the crowd. You gotta prove to me that you not soft. Niggas always wanna be the tough guy till them shots off. What you wanna be, a cool street baller boy? I put a round on your shirt. Now you hot sauce. And the Lord won't bless him either. This left foot, illegal with a sense of seizure. Fake shot. Reverend preachers, choir singers, families crying. Niggas got sauce on the shirt. Messy eaters. See?
nice shimmy.
Say goodnight, bitch. CCBL gave me you. I wasn't excited. Grab a knife quick. Slice shit. Freshie got money on his head, but the body priceless. I'm about to give CCBL new meaning. condition critical, federal lifeless. You want to scrap, fam? You be really out here jugging with the Pac-Man? You never. Them cribs that got raided were really trapped in, getting packs in. Some niggas made it out, other niggas got trapped in. Getting pulled over with the hiding the weed in the talking proverbs. I'm a felon, gun on me and I'm black skinned. I never had shit. I ain't re-up until I sold my last gram. I don't know, it's just in me. I grew up with the hustle like black sand. What is this talking about?
I've been to a couple of these.
You have.
What you thinking?
I was actually going to talk to you about that. I like this footage, but I was going to ask you, you know, if you were willing to film them as well.
I'm outside staking. I'll be across the street.
Because I feel like our quality's decent, but you know, like the lack of angles, you know, stuff like that.
I mean, I do that for a living, so.
Well, I know you do. That's why we're having the conversation.
That's right.
And you kind of have been filming some of Brandon's stuff, yeah?
Not really, mainly audio.
Well,
just audio.
you filmed the one. You did like a little test footage.
Yeah, I just, I was recording audio, so I figured I might as well roll video, just to, you know.
But when I saw that, I was like, why am I not paying Jason for this? You know, because
I mean, that's a good question.
Like for every battle event I do, I'm coming out of some serious money out of my own pocket every time, in hopes that I'm not in the red, that I make some kind of profit off of it.
For sure.
You know.
And this guy, I mean, you can't really even tell from the battles how freaking successful they are. I mean, people all around. I mean, you have built up a huge following of amazing, just not only just artists, but I mean, people come in that are artists, but viewers. They're coming in every time I go to these rap battles. They're packed full. People are just losing their minds. I mean, he has built a successful rap battle.
The city seems to like it.
They love it. Are you kidding me?
You ever attempted to jump up there, Renee, and
Dude, I was actually always talking to Brandon about that because I told him I wanted to be a host. He's like, you don't got what it takes to be a host of a rap battle.
No, I didn't say that.
He's
I
like, you
said,
don't know nothing about no rap battle.
You don't know enough about rap battle culture to host it. You don't.
So I started researching, and I think, you know, maybe I could be a good rap battle. But I've been up there. I've been up there on the stage. So he has his, like, you have your posse, your crew, kind of on stage.
Not really.
Or not really yours, but maybe their posse, the rap battlers.
I'm up there and I'm like, okay, whoever wants to stand up here can.
An impartial judge, right?
Yeah.
No,
so
I refuse to judge.
he's just hosting, so he's
Because
just
for
a
me-
badass guy up there, like, what's up?
For me, it's a conflict of interest because if I start judging, then people start to feel a certain way, like, oh, you own the league, you run the league, you also host it, and now you're judging it too. So you have your biases, and I do have my biases just like everybody else does. So I refuse to judge anything. I won't do it.
I got a piece of pepper in my throat. Ooh, cheers.
Who's Jessica Soto?
Jessica is an old friend of mine.
She says, "Hi, baby."
Hello. She's the bomb. She used to work at a restaurant with me.
I was like, I don't know who she's calling baby.
But
Maybe
these
it was
rap
me.
battle leagues are. I mean, these rap battle leagues are crazy. The fact that you could just. I mean, I feel like we're under talking you, and I just want to. And I know you're gonna kill me for like talking you up, but I mean, this dude is not only an artist and a writer and a rapper and I mean, he has done so many things. I mean, like.
You guys ever collabed on anything?
We have. And we plan to do more. And you know, every time we get together doing stuff, it always turns out like successfully. I'm like, hey.
We did a song called "Letting Go" when we were seniors in high school, and the song was really good actually. It was
really good.
It was popular in the high school, which doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of things, but it was cool. And then a few years later, we did "The Drain," right?
I'm trying to stop.
And
this.
I had to.
Jason has a video.
I shot that video, and
It's almost
Gary,
as if I had it queued up.
it's almost like you did.
Here's my part. Here we go. It's Renee singing with
That's my old
Brandon.
apartment.
I'm trying to stop these feelings from going down.
With all my neck beard glory.
You're beautiful.
From the thoughts pouring out of my brain, got me going
baby.
insane.
Bring it in.
I'm trying to stop these
Bring it in.
From going down the drain.
I love that hook.
As I watch him float away from the thoughts pouring out of
Very
my
angry
brain.
song.
Got me
Very
going
angry.
insane.
Some shit was going down at that time.
Yeah, so angry.
Used to know, beat you down and take everything you've ever owned. Trying to be the bigger person and let it go. But no matter what you try, then the anger shows. As you go, you find out who's there.
Shout out to Corey Shepard. He wrote that hook and he made that beat and sent it to me. He goes by Shep. He's like the big brother I
Yeah,
didn't
Shep's
have.
the bomb.
That's my guy right there.
For sure.
I met him on on MySpace
I miss MySpace.
when I was 15 years old.
Am I the only one that misses MySpace?
Yes.
Bring it back.
No, you're the only person. Justin Timberlake bought it and tried to bring it back. He didn't do very well.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Didn't you ever see Social Network?
Right.
Coming through it. Here's what you'll do.
How's your dinner?
It's so good. How's yours?
It's good. Except for the green beans, they're still over there.
Why don't you like green beans?
I'm eating green beans right now.
There's so much
Green
other
beans
good
are the
stuff.
bomb. I already eaten mine.
Oh, look at that. That's a big mouthful.
I ate it all up.
I might be 155 pounds, Jason, but I can eat.
Oh, this boy can eat. How many wings can you eat in one sitting?
No,
27?
No, the most I've ever eaten in one sitting is 40.
Jesus!
Oh, wow.
that was at
That's impressive.
that was at ISU.
I think I've seen it.
Well, those are bone in, though, right?
Bone in.
Bone in.
Yeah.
He only eats bone in.
I don't eat boneless.
Extra barbecue
Really?
sauce, no ranch.
Barbecue?
No ranch for some reason. I meant hot. Not. Why'd I say barbecue?
I don't know. That was wrong.
I know, that was completely
I
wrong.
don't do no barbecue.
Thanks.
You don't do
No.
barbecue. You do hot.
When it comes to wings, right? I'd like
the
to
wing
I'd like to consider
entrepreneur.
myself an expert. If you're in
wingspert.
Indiana, I'm a wingspert. Thank you. If you're in
He
Indiana,
is a wing spurt.
there's a place called Ale Emporium. They
I performed
probably
there.
have the best
A
wings.
client of mine.
They probably
Yeah,
do.
Habernaki. Have you tried that?
Hermanaki, yep.
That's the word.
Those are the. Those are
Have
the
you ever
ones.
tried that Habernaki?
Have you had the hamburger macaroni wings?
So it's stuffed with macaroni.
Yeah, and you know, Dude plays there a lot.
Yep.
So shout out, plug to my band, Dude.
Not anymore.
Yeah, well,
Not recently.
not recently, but
Not-
we're gonna
No.
get back with it.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Coronavirus. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the coronavirus to stop. We last gig was St. Patty's Day, but so you like the Hermanaki wings there? I thought you get the hot wings.
I do usually,
You get the dry
but
rub
I'm not
Hermanaki?
always about heat. Like the first time I go anywhere, if I'm trying a new wing place, I have to get the hottest just to see what I'm up against.
Okay,
Yup.
Jason.
I have to
Yeah.
just to see.
Air
That's-
5. Air 5.
And then
That's
once
literally
and then
Jason.
once I go, I'm like, okay, these were good. Now next time I go, I'm gonna go for the flavor.
I wonder if you could out hot Jason.
I guarantee I could.
No, I don't
I
think so,
guarantee
Brandon.
it.
Brandon.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Guarantee
Renee.
it.
Tell him.
Okay, so he's a psychopath
I am too.
with heat.
Me too.
No, I don't think you understand. Like when we walked across America, we found this hole in the wall place.
Those
where,
are the
I
best
believe it was
places.
Arkansas.
What place was it?
Or
Arkansas?
Kansas.
I mean, it was a little shitty bar, and it was just like hottest burger in America, whatever. So that was this thing. So literally, we go in there. Jason had to sign a freaking waiver, and then like he's
Yeah.
making it, and all of the people in the bar, there's only like probably 5-6 people, including me, were like dedicals, like
The
Crying?
like the fume, like the, you know, the stuff that was going into the atmosphere
I mean,
in
it
the
was
area
bad.
people were like,
And then
I love it.
this guy
like
had
tear
some
gas?
I already love
homemade.
it.
He had some homemade death pickles. I like to call them death pickles. He had some homemade damn pickles in a jar that he put on the damn burger. And Jason's sitting here eating it, crying and sweating the whole
Yes.
time, but he ate
good
the
tears.
whole burger.
Tears of joy.
They are,
You know
they
what I'm
are.
talking about.
But
They
I
are.
couldn't even be in the whole the whole bar cleared out. Like we couldn't even be in there while they were cooking it. It like infected my
That's
eyes. with
amazing.
pain.
Best burger I've ever had.
Where's it at?
I believe it. I have to look it up. I always
was
forget. It's either
messed up.
Arkansas or Kansas.
You
I-
really
I
like
think
that
it's
too?
Arkansas.
I thought it
Yes.
was just him. I thought he was a freaking nature.
No, I'm in. I drove 2.5
Your mom
hours.
is saying on the next show we should do a hot sauce challenge.
Oh,
You're not gonna
Yes.
make it, Jason. I'm telling you.
I would
Bro,
be really
You're
curious
not-
to
you're
find
not
out.
gonna
limit.
make it.
I have no limit.
He really
Me either.
doesn't.
I'll
I don't
go.
know, Brandon.
What happens when an unstoppable
worried
force
for
meets
you.
an immovable object?
Then it's a draw.
I'm
Deliciousness.
worried. I'm really
what's
worried.
what's the longest you've ever driven for food?
I mean, I don't get crazy like that.
35 minutes.
That's it. So
Oh, no, hold on. I once drove
I walked across
2.5 hours.
I
to
walked
the-
across America for the hottest burger ever.
No, the 2-story McDonald's in Chicago. It's like 3.5 hours
Yeah.
away. We drove there in high school and we was getting crazy.
You drove 3.5 hours from McDonald's that you could have had 5 minutes from your house.
When you put it
Just
like
because
that,
it was
it
3
seems less
stories?
cool.
Dude, those chicken nuggets though.
They
in
were
the
still
City.
$1.
Those chicken nuggies were bomb.
So I've driven stupid miles for food. There used to be a Fuddruckers in Terre Haute, Indiana, which is an hour and a half away.
Watch your mouth.
I used to drive there.
I almost spit take.
I used to drive there like once a month just to get this burger. It's the best burger I've ever had. That closed down because it's Terre Haute, so that's what they do.
Damn it.
But the longest I've ever driven is 3 hours. I drove 3 hours to go to Quaker Steak and Lube in Ohio. They have a sauce.
Steak and lube.
Sounds
Yep.
greasy.
They have a greasy,
Greasy.
fucking
Okay.
greasy.
So you watch it?
Hell yeah, Trailer Park Boys
Bubbles.
is my shit.
Me too. We love Trailer Park Boys.
Holy fuck!
Jason, do it.
What? I can't.
Do you-
I'm on the
we
spot.
need the bubbles.
I know.
I bought him
need the
bubbles glasses.
Oh, did you?
Ravine.
Patrick Swayze.
I literally had a dream about Conky 2 days ago, and it was like the end of my
Conky's
dream.
terrifying.
It was like the whole dream was like my high school people, and it was like they were all doing. They all had blow up things, and it was like in Lucas Oil Stadium. There was like blow ups everywhere, like blow up cars and shit like that.
What?
But it was like a Conky musical.
I'm in. I'm in.
What the hell?
Is the scene? Is Dirty Dancing the soundtrack for it? But
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
yeah.
So Fuddruckers,
So I drove 3 hours.
and we're done with that. No, I'm joking.
I drove 3 hours to a Quaker Steak and Lube. Their hottest sauce is in a medicine dropper. You have to sign a waiver before you can even eat it. So I bought that fucking thing.
Hotter than hottest B-dubs wings?
B-dubs is a
You
joke.
like
That's
girls?
adorable.
Yeah. The Blazing Challenge, what's that? That's a walk in the park.
Dude, have you ever been to
are
Tijuana
you?
Flats?
No, but that's on my list of places to go.
Dude.
So they rate their hot. They have a hot sauce bar, and
Yeah.
they rate the hot sauces by like smiley face. So like the mild one's like smiley face, and then it goes up, and then like the hottest one
Pissed.
or two is like black face, X'd on the eyes, X on the mouth. Like it's
You
just
die.
yeah,
I'm in.
and you just like squirt.
Oh, yeah,
and
I'm in.
I was eating there so much. Back a couple years ago that like I'd walk in and they'd be like, so
They
the
knew you.
usual, yeah. I mean, they had and then 2 full cups of water with no ice.
Water.
Yeah. No, I, mean,
Water?
I ain't
What are
trying
you
to
drinking,
pretend,
milk?
and don't you try to pretend either that
No,
you're not
no,
drinking
no.
some.
Oh yeah, come on, Brandon.
I'm an
So-
expert. Water is not what you use.
Milk.
You use almond milk.
Well, I'm not. I wasn't.
No, they ain't
I'm
got
not, I'm not
almond
trying
milk.
to.
You
I'm not
bringing your
trying to
own?
like put out the
No.
flames or nothing necessarily. I'm just trying to like wash stuff.
If
down,
you need
know
to,
what I
if
mean?
you need to survive from what you've just eaten, you need almond milk.
That tells me Jason can handle it better than you know if it's.
Yeah.
No,
See,
I
don't
just
even
know
what that
that-
remedy is.
No,
Because
no,
I
no.
don't
He
need
is
it.
45.
Oh, he said because I don't need it. No, I like to take care of my body.
Yeah,
when-
he ain't trying to die today.
I
you- when-
obviously do not.
When you eat Carolina Reapers, okay, if you've
Oh,
if you ever eaten a Carolina
hell no.
Reaper,
Of course I have.
Sounds like a death pepper.
it tears through your entire body,
Stick
hurts
those
like
in my
hell.
eyeball.
There's like nothing like it.
Nah,
It
I don't have that
hurts
problem.
like hell.
What
What a
is the
rookie.
joy in this, people?
No, he's definitely lying because
Y'all
a
sick in
Carolina
the head.
Reaper is so hot that the second it hits the back of your esophagus, you feel like you're just disintegrated. So when you get to
I didn't
those,
notice. I didn't.
yeah, you're lying.
Never noticed.
You're lying. When you get one of those, you're like, whew, okay, all right. You start to like gather yourself.
Isn't that fun? How it like revs up your system.
It
You're
does.
Just, like you start rocking back. You're like.
Yeah,
You maybe get a little angry. A
You
little
do.
Too,
You're
a little bit. You're
oh my
You're just like
God.
you're like on the edge, but it's like yes, more, and you're sweating and like.
But you keep
crying,
going,
kinda-
though.
Oh yeah, you don't stop.
you know, you keep
Scary.
going. There's a show called Hot Ones. I don't know if you guys are familiar. It's on YouTube. They have a hot wing sauce challenge. They bring a celebrity on. They go through like 10 different sauces.
Oh, I have seen that. Yeah.
I bought their hottest sauce. It's called the Last Dab. Fucking child's play. It was nothing. Me and my brother both ate it and we're like, tastes like
They
hot
lied to
mustard.
you.
See, I'm convinced that like anytime you have to.
Buy
Because
it?
they would ship that out, right? Anything that goes through the mail, anything that's on the shelves
it, like,
in the store,
depletes its
like
hotness?
you can't, yeah, you can't achieve the level of
I
hotness
agree.
that we're looking
From
for
fresh.
unless you make it fresh, like right there. Like there's something.
Or if I have to sign a waiver.
I don't know what that is. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
I've been really proud of myself because over the years, I mean, I couldn't even handle a damn hot wing before I met Jason. Now, 4 years later, it's like, okay, I can handle the buffalo wing. I can handle the hot wing. I can handle some hot Thai food. I just
Ooh,
stuttered.
Thai food just gross to me.
You don't like Thai food?
No.
Little fried rice?
Fry why?
Come on.
I like fried rice, but
So we're
That
approaching
is
an
Thai
hour. Do we want to listen to a little bit of music here? Or are we going over?
Yeah, let's go a little over tonight for sure. I mean, this is total special guest here, so I mean, like, this dude crazy. So first of all, before we show some little clip, it's because you
We ain't
did
showing
tell
nothing. This is just music.
Yes. Oh no, hold on. This song we need to start over. Start the song over and turn it up. This
It's
is
like 40
my
seconds in.
this.
It's cool.
Start it over and turn it up. This is my favorite song of Brandon Jones. This got this hot
this song,
Asian girl at the beginning. I don't know
this-
what is going on.
But this particular song
Turn it up, Jay.
is like, it's a song that wasn't supposed to make that album.
Talk to us, Brandon.
It wasn't supposed to make that album.
Oh, I love it.
But I loved the song so much. There's a guy in the city named James Otha. He made the beat. I loved it so much. I'm like, fuck it, it's going on there.
Oh God, I love this beginning.
I'm second guessing, feeling the urge to purge with a deadly weapon. My mind and time racing back and forth while I'm stressing. Feeling the
Go to
weight,
Spotify,
feeling the pain.
find
I've been
Soul
dealing
Guys,
with
he's on
Jones.
Spotify. He's on all the things you can. I mean, with his 6 albums, they're on Spotify, Apple Music, any platform really,
Well,
right?
no. So, not yet. So,
Make me feel better. Maybe.
everything is still marketed as B Jones right now. I
But
changed it to Soul Jones because if you get on there and you type in B Jones, like 9 people. It's a pain in the ass trying to tell people where to find me if there's like 8 other people to sift through. So I
feel that.
changed it to Soul Jones because for me, all my music sounds like this, you know. So I'm like, okay, that's fitting.
Like you always gonna be you.
I'm always gonna do this kind of sound. So B Jones, which you have to type in to find any of my stuff. My next album, You Can't Kill Me, comes out April 24th on all streaming services. I'm trying to get it put under Soul Jones. It might be under B Jones for now. I'll have to change it. But yeah, April 24th is my next project, and then I'm already 4 tracks into another project that's coming out in July.
Yeah.
I plan on putting out 5
crazy.
projects this year.
I'm so proud of you, dude. You're just constantly working, and I'm like, damn, my boy, that's what's up. Let's talk about your first 6 albums. So,
I want to sing on one.
first album
I'm
that
down.
had 10.
You don't want that.
I do.
You do not.
I got auto-tune. It'll be alright.
Oh, that'd be fun, actually.
What?
I
Having
sing- I
Jolliffe
sing-
on it?
Auto-tune.
I sing on all kinds of shit, and I can't sing that well.
And you always say you can't sing,
I
but I
can't.
always have seen something in you that is you're great. You can do it. You're a great singer. I mean,
There's
you've been
greatness
singing.
within you,
You've
as
been
Glenn
singing
Dillon.
I can-
more on your albums recently,
I
and
can
it's
carry
good.
a tune. That's about it.
I wouldn't
like
tell
this
you
one?
shit. I love that part. Sick.
This song is so depressing. This song is depressing.
So let's talk about your first album. 10 records on that album. 2016, Thoughts of a Gemini. So you said your favorite song was Jolliffe, Roll It.
Yeah, Take Me Alive is my favorite song on there. It's the first song I did for the album, actually. And Courtney Blaine, a lot of people know him as Taco or Wavy Blaine today. He's a guitarist, singer, producer. He did the chorus, and I wrote everything on the song from the bridge to the chorus to everything else, but Shep made the beat.
Gotta love
And
Shep.
This song was like the best thing on there to me because it encapsulated everything that I was talking about in the whole album.
Damn, you badass.
We shot a video for it.
Where's that video at?
I don't know where it's at anymore, honestly.
On the tube.
Yeah,
the boob
You
tube.
lost track of your
I
children.
am terrible with YouTube marketing.
Aren't we all though? It's like YouTube's
know-
kind of dying, I think, but it's it's not.
I disagree.
I know it's not, but I want to believe that it is.
Why?
But it's not. I know. I need to get back on YouTube. for
YouTube is probably the biggest.
sure. I know.
I remember when YouTube was just coming out.
I'm, like, lying
a
to
client
myself
of mine
about
was like, "Dude, have you checked out YouTube yet?" I'm like, "No, what's that?" He's like, "Oh, it's gonna be huge." I was like, "Okay."
Do you guys remember Unforgivable?
I miss being. What'd you say?
Unforgivable on YouTube?
Your song?
Forgivable.
No. The video.
Oh. No.
Dude in the woods. Give me a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries for free.
For free. Oh my God! Yes, Unforgivable. How could
That's
I forget?
That's the
like the
greatest.
original, like-
That's the greatest. It's the first YouTube viral series ever.
Daniel Murray says, "Patience," the best track on his last project. for
Everyone
sure.
likes Patience. You know.
Is that on the 2020 album here?
No, that's when I Don't Have Feelings.
2019. I don't have feelings. Yeah, my favorite.
Everyone likes Patience because it's upbeat, it's uplifting. Which, okay, I get it. But that's not what I like to make. So
Exactly. You
For
are here
me-
putting the feels.
Starting Over is my favorite song on there because it's depressing, but not just because it's depressing, but
Starting Over right here.
yeah.
No, wait, no. Go to the second album. Let's go in like numerical order here. First of all, don't mess with me, Jolliffe. No, I'm joking. So your second album is of EP 5 records.
It's an EP, yeah.
But still, 5 records. That's a lot of songs. I mean, EP 2017. Let's
so-
play Voiceless, the album. But what was his favorite song on that one?
My favorite song on there is
Dollar Bill.
Dollar Bill.
Dollar Bill, y'all.
That particular song
Tell us about it.
wasn't supposed to make this project. It has nothing to do with this project, but when I did the project, it just made sense. This is, to this day, my highest played song ever.
Damn.
To this day.
And I just can't believe how it's like you're a wordsmithstonian. Like, I don't even know who you are. Like, you're crazy. Who are you? Like, you're a freaking brilliant genius.
I'm not.
I mean, though you are. You're so modest. It's crazy. The way that you can just speak it and rap it. I mean, you're a true rapper. Like, you're insane. You're a true artist. Like,
I've been rapping since I was 12. Like,
but
yeah.
it's like the rhymes you come up with, I'm literally baffled by. I'm like,
Nate Gracie says, "Amen."
hey, Nate Gracie. I mean, dude, you're a freaking legend. I don't give a shit if you don't believe it. I mean, I know you believe it in your heart, but
I know.
you're just very
No,
modest.
no.
You're very
Okay,
modest.
fine. I'll be a little cocky for a second.
Come on.
I know for a fact that there is not a lot of people in the city that, from a technical standpoint or a writing standpoint, can rap better than me. I know that. But when it comes to marketability, when it comes to, the status quo, I'm not your guy for that. I'm just not.
You're just who you are. I mean,
In
that's
2017, this was not the sound. This won't be the sound in 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23.
it. Maybe you're before your time.
I know that.
That's what I'm
but-
saying. These can be famous in the future.
I don't want to be
You're
famous.
like, girl, I'm not trying to be famous.
I don't want to be famous.
You know what else is legendary? These sneaks.
Oh my god. Guys,
Shoe
the cam
cam.
on
Shoe
your
cam.
shoe-
These are Jordan 1 Fearlesses.
Oh
They
my
look
gosh.
brand spanking new.
I've only worn them twice.
Can we go ahead and play the video of Brandon? So Brandon is a badass,
I don't have any videos
and
for that.
yes,
Go
the
ahead.
shoe video.
We didn't talk about that.
It's
I don't
in
have
the
that
it's
queued
in the
up.
Dropbox. Just go to the Dropbox. It's in the Dropbox.
So I got into shoes about a year ago, and it got a little crazy.
He got so many shoes.
In the span of a year, I've amassed, I don't know, 60,
80.
65 pairs of shoes.
And they're all so fresh in the box. He like wiped them down with what do you use? Vinegar?
Those are all my shoes.
I just snorted. And they're so fresh, so clean. What's up here on the
and
right side? You got,
ironically enough, that's not even all of them.
so what you got that you got there on the left? You got the kicks.
So those over there are Jordan
Jordans.
Retros.
Play that again, Joel. So you got Jordan Retros on the left.
Yeah, so like this is my bathroom going into my closet.
It's so
right?
funny. You were like, I guess I'll make this video
Yeah,
for
so
you.
those are all retros. I've got 45 pairs of those. Over here, there's Air Maxes, Adidas NMDs, a couple pairs of Yeezys, some boots, a couple pairs of Timbs.
And you got a few coming in the mail. You told me, but
I got, like,
coronavirus got them all messed up.
1, 2, 3 pairs coming in right now.
Let's see that shoe
yeah.
cam again.
They're just shoes, guys. They're
They're
just
not.
shoes.
They match your hat
Oh, they're just shoes.
They're
and
just
your
shoes.
shirt. It's
the,
like
the
maroon.
guy with 60-some
They're
pairs of
just
shoes
Wait a
is
minute.
downplaying
His-
that
They're
they're
just shoes.
His shirt
Interesting.
matches his hat, and his hat matches his shoes and his shirt. It's all matching.
Actually, there's
Oh, yeah.
there's burgundy and
Look at
blue
his hat.
on his shoes, but it's okay.
Look at
That's
his
what
hat.
I'm saying.
Look at
That's
his
what I'm
shoes.
saying.
Look at his
Burgundy
hat.
and
Look at his
blue on the
shoes.
shoes,
There's a
and
burgundy, the burgundy P, the burgundy jacket. You know, it
oh
all.
my god, you are too.
It's all cohesive.
You are badass. I can't.
I looked at myself in the
Or you
mirror
have
2 years
OCD.
ago, and I was like, I dress like shit. So what am I gonna do about this? So I started buying shoes.
Oh my god, the cord kind of matches
You
too.
are a sharp dresser.
Your blue
I
cord.
appreciate that.
I've noticed.
Yeah, I love
It
that
does
blue
match.
suit you had when we did the last. It was 2 battles ago. But
Yeah.
you had this like blue suit.
I had the
thing.
straw hat, the powder blue
I'm like,
pants.
oh,
It was a
Wow.
good look. It worked. You worked it.
Yeah, you
I'll
are
never wear
completely
something like that
original.
again, probably. But I do have a top hat
Like
in my
your shoes.
closet. Yeah, I'll probably won't wear these the rest of the year. I have a top hat. I've never worn it, but I'm looking for
Is
the
it black?
right. It is with a red feather.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my
It's got
darling.
red.
It's got a red feather.
You better wear it to the next rap battle.
I might.
Sounds like a Mad
We
Hatter.
need to get you a
a
black
Mad
suit.
Hatter, he says.
Mad Hatter hat.
And get that. Ooh, do you have like black and red kicks? Mm-hmm. Okay, those
Like
are the
7
ones.
pairs.
7 of them. Yeah, see, because black and
Wait,
red's your favorite colors.
Are Kicks an actual? Is that a shoe brand?
No, Kicks is just like another name for shoes.
Well, that's what I thought. But then she was saying, how many pairs of Kicks do you have? And then you said 7. So what do you?
I don't know my
what are you
correct
talking
term.
about?
I've got 7 or probably more than that. Red and black shoes. I've got. I don't know if you even know what I'm talking about. Jordan 11 Breads.
Jolliffe might.
Jordan 10 Bulls over
Been on
Broadway.
the Jordan game for a long time.
I've got a pair of Phantom Red ones.
Phantom.
Phantom.
Fancy.
You're so phantom.
The outside of the
So
shoe looks
fancy.
like paper mache. Looks like Paper Mario. It's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Don't wear them in the rain.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know. I've got like 4 or 5 other ones too. They're just red and black. Flu Game 12s, Bread 13s. I don't know, all kinds of different red, black, and white is like the best combo to me. So that's just
That is me too. I don't know what it is about red, black, and white. It's like the colors.
perfect. It works.
So
dramatic.
okay, we're gonna do a photo shoot. So I'm coming over. Okay,
You've been saying that for like a week now.
I know. I'm gonna come. I was supposed to give you a photo shoot for your new album thing, and then I totally forgot about it. And
So
I
I made
texted
my
him like
own.
2 days later. I'm like, oh my god, coronavirus got me all messed up.
Is that what it is?
You know, Jason. Let's go to the third
forgot.
album. Okay, so he did 7 live.
Call it by name. They're not numbered.
Okay,
like that.
Live from the Vault is his third album from
Mm-hmm.
2018. So 7 live records here. 7. That's awesome. These
so-
are all live.
On this album, Shep made every single beat, and I did every single thing in one take. And if I fucked it up, I kept it. I wanted it to be raw.
Beautiful.
So if I messed up, or if something's off beat, or like if I said something kind of weird, I just left it. I like that aspect of it just because no one really does that. And every beat sounds like it was made in like 1997.
This is live right here?
Yeah, this is it.
God, you sound so good.
So, well,
I can't even believe you.
I don't record shit and have it memorized. Like, if I don't have it memorized, I'm not recording it.
And you really do. Like, I remember recording with you back in the day. You would, like, layer your voice and do it exactly the same way, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy
Because
that how
if-
you're able to do that so consistently that you can layer your own rap voice, you know, even the syllables that go up within each word. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
because, like, well, when you write, like, when you hear the beat, there are certain parts of every single beat that, like, when the snare hits a certain way, you want to make sure what you say lands on that snare. I'm not a big Eminem fan, but he has a song called Like Toy Soldiers where
I
the
love that
snare
song.
goes dum dum dum
Chip
da
by
la da da
chip,
da.
heart by heart.
So every
Step
time
by
the snare hits, he hits a syllable in every single one of
goes
those
up.
snares. So
Is
it's
that
one of those
how it
things.
works?
Well, you don't have to do it that way, but like the way when he did that, I was like, that sounds amazing. So I try that myself sometimes. If it's a beat with like a really weird snare pattern, I try to hit every single snare with a certain
And
syllable.
you know how I feel about Eminem. God, love him, but
He should
But
retire.
Brandon, I love you though.
He should retire.
No, Eminem.
He should.
Oh, but anyways, that's besides the point. But you though.
So
I mean, you're an unmarketed
Eminem
tap.
versus Machine Gun Kelly. Who won that?
Who cares?
He hates
Like,
I'm
Eminem.
asking you a question.
I don't hate
In your
Eminem.
opinion.
I don't.
You just hate when people compare you to him, but I think that would be like a compliment.
It's not because if I wasn't white, they wouldn't compare me to him.
I mean, just
Yeah,
the raw
true story.
sound.
They wouldn't,
I don't know. I don't
because we
think
sound
it's-
nothing alike.
I think the just
because I'm
the-
white and I have
feel like
content.
it has to do with the flow. Like Eminem can motherfucking flow. As can you. You flow. That's the only reason why I could even compare you. But obviously, I don't know. Maybe the
I
white
just think
thing.
that when you're a white dude and you rap,
Yeah, those
at
are
a
the those are the two qualifiers.
Right.
White and you rap.
if you're white and you rap and you rap at a certain level, like, oh, you sound like Eminem. You know I don't sound like
You're
Eminem.
like, I'm
You know
offended.
nothing.
Only saying that because I'm white, and that's fine. But just be honest about it. You know, a lot of people say I look like Mac Miller. You
And
know,
you're-
but
you know, God rest his soul. You're different than these people. I mean, you're so beyond talented. I don't even know if I could compare you to anyone. Honestly, you're your own boat. I hate when people compare people to me. It's like I'm not. People really don't. But I mean, it's like, you know, we don't like being compared to people because we're our own person. So like,
I'll take a comparison if it makes sense.
yeah.
Like,
Who would you compare yourself to?
Ooh.
He's like, I ain't because I don't.
no,
Because I won't. Because I'm not.
It depends. Like if we're talking strictly content, I'd probably say closer to like a.
Tupac. No, I'm joking.
Well, content-wise, I would say that because
He's
Tupac,
the bomb.
Tupac's my favorite rapper ever.
And the best.
He wasn't the greatest
I would
lyricist,
I would
but
compare myself to one of the greatest rappers of all time.
no. I'm not comparing myself to him.
A legend.
But like content-wise, He rapped about depression, how he felt. You know, he brought hip hop to a place where you could
Realness.
you could be vulnerable, and
And not just sex, money, bitches.
you could be vulnerable, and people didn't judge him for it. Like, you know, back in that time in the early '90s, it was soft to be that
rare.
way.
Yeah.
But he was like, I don't give a shit. Like, this is how I feel. This is how I'm gonna project the song out.
That's so sweet.
As a young kid, I'm like, damn, like this guy's making music that no one else is making. Like, he's not afraid to be 100% himself.
And that's
I like that.
tried and true to you basically, your story, what you stand for. It's like, I always admire that about you. How
Well,
you're just you.
You kind of just look at it like, okay, what's everybody else doing, and then what can I do to not be like that? Because I hate being that person that's like, oh,
Everybody else.
this is the sound you need to do, and this is what everybody else is doing. I was like, okay, so I'm supposed to blend with everybody else.
Don't put me in a box.
Yeah, don't put me in a box.
That's exactly
Don't
how I
do
feel,
it.
Brandon. It's
Don't
so
put baby in the corner.
frustrating.
Don't put baby in a corner.
Don't put baby in the corner. It is frustrating to just be like, like I've always been that way. That's why I haven't even released any of my millions of songs or hundreds of songs, LOL. But I don't know.
Millions of songs.
I mean, like, not all my songs are conventional. They're very different. I believe in every single one of them, but it doesn't mean they're conventional. And I think that, like, artists like us is what changes, because artists like us is what changed the music game. So like every generation or every other year even, you have people that kind of change the music scene, and I think people is what changed the scene. So that's why it changed from the 70s to the 80s and 90s, and it's like it changed over the years because like people have changed it, and I feel like we could be the people that change it. It's like we don't have to change ourselves to be like other artists, because we're not like other artists. I mean, maybe we're not conventional. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. At least me, I'm not conventional. My music is not conventional, but
I'd like
it
to
works
think
for
that
me.
like the standard song for like a pop song is an 8-bar intro, 8-bar verse, 4-bar bridge, 8-bar chorus.
Sometimes I don't even got a chorus.
Sometimes
Mess
a
with
small
me.
little break, 8-bar verse,
It's called a
4-bar
rhapsody.
bridge.
Yes, a
It's
rhapsody.
it's standard. Sometimes when I go into the booth, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a 32-bar verse, and people are like, why are you gonna do that? I was like, why not? I got a lot to say.
You are just like me,
So it's like, am I gonna lock myself into a standard 16-bar verse?
minus the
where
rapping part.
I've got 45 seconds to say everything I want to say about a
both
particular
white.
topic. What if sometimes like I got a lot, like the outro to my next album, You Can't Kill Me, is 7 minutes long. It's a 7-minute long song. There's 4 verses on the song. Like, I got a lot of shit to say, and that's okay. You know, we can be
There's
unconventional.
no wrong answer. Damn it.
You can be unconventional. I look up to Prince a lot because he didn't give a shit. He was like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't care what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm doing.
Prince means everything to me, and I really found out, like, I guess it was just outside of my generation, our generation, but I mean, I knew of him, obviously, everyone knows of him, but I mean, it wasn't of my generation until after he died, and I learned about him, and I became obsessed with him, and I just learned to love him, and now I like love him, and I miss him the way I kind of feel about Tom Petty or Robin Williams, and it's like, you poked my
You
heart.
love a
Like,
lot of dead people.
I do love dead people, like
She's
Prince.
into necrophilia.
Necrophiliac.
Weird.
Oh hell no!
Just wait till Jolliffe passes.
His
She never
dead
loved
body.
me so much.
I don't know.
get
I
more
don't
love
think
and
women
death than
could
he did in
really be
life.
necrophiliacs. It's
Like
gotta
Weekend
be
at
only the
Bernie's.
men. Only men can be necrophiliacs, probably.
That scene. You don't know what I'm talking about? he's like getting laid up, in the room, and the dude's like, that guy gets laid more dead than I do alive.
Right.
Oh my god, that'd be awful. There was this awful joke one time. I don't even know. What is it? It was a necrophiliac joke.
I'm into it.
What was it? It was a long time ago. Okay, so
I'm into
this
necrophilia and hot sauce.
it was like this person. Oh god, I can't even remember what it
Okay,
was.
good story.
Right.
And story over. No, okay, hold on. What was it? Okay,
That's
it
why
was
you're not
like
a rapper.
I know I'm not. My memory is bish. But it was like this. Oh yeah. Oh, I remembered it. This lady saw the doctor. What was it? It was having to do something with the doctor, and then ended up
It
like
sounds
it
like
was
a
like
great
a
story.
necrophiliac joke. Anyways, that one bombed.
Wow. I spent about 30 seconds too long on that. Waiting
And
for
we
that to pan
digress.
out.
We digress. You know what? Okay, hold on. Let me talk about your fourth album. 11 records, 2019. So I don't have feelings. This one's my favorite album from you. I mean,
It's mine too.
I've had so many. I mean, everything you create, I just love. And that song that I love
biased.
with the geisha woman
And
at
it's
the
also
beginning
good.
is that in this album as well. Ooh. And this is your favorite song.
This
from
reminds
the
me
album.
of that song from 13 Reasons Why.
It
Have
does.
you seen that
it
show?
does.
Just a little
a
beginning
little bit.
thing there, yeah.
This is my favorite
Ooh.
album I've done because
Horan.
it was right after a terrible breakup. but it
What was her name? No,
And
I'm
it's
just kidding.
We're
ironic
not doing
because
that.
it's like,
She doesn't deserve the airtime.
girl, yeah.
But
But it's like you do
takes
have
it full
feelings. That's
cir-
the whole ironic thing.
no, I do,
about it.
and that's the point. So it kind of takes it full circle from Thoughts of a Gemini back to I Don't Have Feelings, because in Thoughts of a Gemini I wanted to kill myself. And I don't want to kill myself anymore. I don't even have those thoughts anymore.
Amen.
So the point of this album was, hey, people's perspective of me is that I don't have feelings, I don't care about you. Quite the contrary, I care about everything, and here's why. And so it was just like a whole dissectomy of the human brain.
Yeah.
Like, how does mental health work? How does it process? That was the point of this one.
I'm so proud of you, B. Like just the way you're able to like express even things that like I feel too. I feel like I feel you on this. I feel your whole path, and you've been able to express it in the way that nobody else could. So I mean, it's incredible, and
Mental health is important to me.
it's so good, my friend, and you're just out here doing it. And not only have you created these albums, but you're also doing these. You created a whole city that basically just a whole group of people, a family, that giant family, big ass family, rap battle. So Circle City rap battles, and I mean that's just crazy that you were. And a lot of these, the donations you gave to suicide prevention and depression, and it's just been a main thing. It's like you care about these causes. They're near and dear to your heart.
They are.
It's so great.
Like mental health to me is everything, because I wanted to kill myself so much from 2013 to 2015. Attempted twice. I'm still here, thank God. But when I talk to people out here that make music, a lot of people make music from this perspective, and they have no one else to talk to. So I try to talk to as many people as I can. And
Through your music.
when we did the last mental health show, I gave $650 to the Mental Health Suicide Prevention Foundation, amongst what everybody else was bringing in to the table too. So it was a really good foundation, and I'm glad we did that.
That show made me so happy just to see all those people there. I mean, you literally packed out in Fountain Square, White Rabbit, packed it out from the stage to the door. I mean, there could have been probably, 400 people in there. I don't even know.
It was 180.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
My conception's
180.
off.
Math.
But then you had a bunch of people on the stage too.
Yeah.
Like 80 people. Not really, like
No,
50.
20.
Oh man, I'm almost.
She's not good with measurements either.
Public school failed me. We already know this.
We already know this.
We already know this. You was there.
I was. It failed me too.
Yeah, right. You got good grades.
Right. Well, I did all right.
You did all right.
I didn't go to public school. I went to private school.
Yeah, you
So,
bitch. Just
yeah,
joking.
higher learning.
Okay, so your fifth album,
Remnants.
15 records, 2020.
Well, so Remnants is all beats. There's no vocals.
So it's all
It's all
instrumental
beats.
beats.
This right here was based off Jay Dilla, who's my favorite producer of all time. He originally recorded this sample. I just redid it and then did the song that he did to it.
Which means I'm gonna find. I don't even know. We're gonna do some stuff together. I can't wait. This is already a record, so I
It
can't
is.
steal it and sing on it.
You can.
Oh, I can.
Yeah. All these beats are free. In fact, I broke the seal. I'm gonna go run to the restroom.
Do it.
I want you.
I had to.
I want
in
you
his
to sing to this while I'm in there.
Do it.
Hey,
Do it.
this one right here. I don't know, but maybe one day the show will be contemporary. Maybe, I don't know. Baby, that chicken sandwich is looking good from here. It's sloppy Joe, it ain't chicken, don't fear. Baby, don't dear. Ooh, did you think of that when you asked me the question? Baby, did you? And what do you do? What do you do, baby, baby? I'm singing on you, ringing for you. Baby, 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 please. Come on, hit me. We're hitting with it really bar when it's getting kinda dark and the little spark. I see the spark. Do you?
Eat me, girl.
So this is also from his 2020 album of
She's going forward.
it's called Remnants, which I love that word, by the way.
Fun. Make myself up there.
And so you also have a sixth album that's not released yet. 12 records, 2020. You Can't Kill Me.
Yeah,
That's coming out soon.
August 24th or April 24th.
April 24th. That's just in in a week or what? A week or so, right?
What, 2 weeks? Yeah.
You have an album? No, you're not going to have an album.
Unfortunately, I
released,
can't
are
because
you?
the coronavirus.
Coronavirus!
But yes, so that one, I started working on that the week after I did I Don't Have Feelings. The week after I started working on it.
He's constantly working, people.
I am.
Constantly.
Hardest working man in show business.
Literally.
I'd like to think so. I really
Second
would.
only to me.
I don't know. He's writing. I mean, you a hard worker.
Well, so I'll just give you guys a quick plug on what I'm working on this year.
Yeah, give us a plug.
I did this Remnants, which is 15 beats. I just want to put out a beat tape just because I've always wanted to do that. So I went through like 15 beats I've had laying around for like 5 years that no one ever used. Kind of touched them all up a little bit, put them on one thing. You Can't Kill Me is a continuation of I Don't Have Feelings. It's basically the sequel. I've come a long way from Thoughts of a Gemini. So You Can't Kill Me is basically me saying, hey, no matter what you put me through, I'm still going to wake up tomorrow and I'm still going to do this shit.
Yes, brother.
In July, I'm putting out an album that's all about love and the concept of it and what exactly it truly is.
You are deep.
I'm 3 tracks into that one. I'm doing a 3-track EP with Zachary Leon from Smart Boy Entertainment and What Success. That'll be out in August. And then I'm also doing... I have a band now called The Median.
Yes, I've been following you.
Yeah, we're doing a project together as well. Hopefully we can get that done this year. And that'll be 5 projects. If I can squeeze out a 6th, I will. But that's what I'm working on.
Man, Brandon, you are such a joy. And like, is there any other plugs you want to just plug in and shout anyone out? Is there anything you can think of?
Shout out to Phases by Faisal, because I love those things. If you've ever drank one, you'll know why. They're delicious. Shout out to Wild Style for All 317 Hip Hop. He does all the photography for the Indianapolis music scene, specifically the hip hop scene. He does every single battle league I do. He does all the photos for it. He does every single thing. Like, he has an exhibit at the airport right now, so kudos to him.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Let me see. Shout out to Shep for being my mentor throughout the years. You know, he's produced most of my catalog.
Remember back in the day, we'd all hang out in was that his old garage? We would like hang out and write music and stuff, me, you, and Shep.
Oh, no. Shep lives in Gary.
Oh, was it Shep?
No.
Who was it? No.
Couldn't have been. Shep lives in Gary.
Well, I have, my memory.
But shout out to him. Without him, I wouldn't be me. So
And he's a good man,
I'm
too.
thankful for him. Who else?
Not this sloppy Joe, that's for sure.
Well, I don't want to eat that on camera.
Why not?
That's gonna be
Shove
messy.
it in there.
It's gonna be messy.
I had to use a fork with mine.
Shout out to the White Rabbit for showing me so much love throughout the last couple of years for these Circle City Battle Leagues. I appreciate you guys if you're watching.
Hosting that, yes.
Even after what happened last time with the girl fight, I'm thankful
there
that
was
you're
a girl
giving me
fight.
another
Really?
shot. Yeah, it was bad.
How could that be your fault, though?
It's because I'm the person that's running the event.
Yeah,
So
that's how
But,
it works.
no matter what happens, it is my fault.
if y'all come into Brandon's gigs, y'all need to control yourself.
Well,
go fight outside around the corner. you
We've
know what I'm saying?
identified the two
I was there at the end
women
too, and I
that
was
were
like,
in the fight. So
"Ooh,
unfortunately, they're banned for life. But
boom.
I didn't
problem
make
solved,
that
probably.
rule. The White Rabbit did. So,
Yeah.
but shout out to them. They've been like home to me since I started doing these battle leagues. I'm doing one more battle league and I'm stepping out of it.
That's what you said 3 battle leagues ago.
Well, this one I'm for real.
No, why?
That's what you said 2 battle leagues ago.
I'm doing one more, and
Why?
hopefully in May, unless I have to push it back, which I'll probably have to.
You will.
I'm doing one more, and then I'm focusing strictly on my own artistry. I spend a lot of time doing this battle league
I was gonna
stuff.
say, it's got to take a lot of energy.
It takes so much
lot of time.
time, so much effort. And if I'm trying to put out 5, 6, maybe even 7 projects this year, I can't do the battle rap stuff too. I
What's
can't.
considered a project? Is that a song
album?
or?
No, for me, it's at least an EP. So like my first album was 10 records, the next one was 5, then 7, then 11, then 15. This next one's 12. You know, my next album's
That's serious work.
My
right
next
there.
one's gonna be a full length, at least 10 tracks. Then I'm doing a 3-track EP, and then I'm doing a 5-track thing with my band. So
You inspire
Got
me,
it all
Brandon.
so
down.
you know,
You really
well,
inspire me to get my music out there.
You need to just keep going.
It's like that's what like I just need to take baby steps, right? Just build that momentum ball or whatever it's called.
well, because like after, you know what it was for me? It's I don't perform often. I just don't. Because I think that when you perform every single weekend, you lose the exclusivity of it. Like, oh, I missed your show, but I can catch you literally next
Anytime.
weekend. So
Yeah.
what does it matter?
Just do it exclusively.
I might perform once every 3 months, you know. But when I do that, there's a full crowd out there because they don't get to see me on stage often. So like for me, that works.
and you rock it live, brother.
Thank you. Every
Brother.
person's different, you know. The mental health show that we did in November
I love
was
that
what
show.
made me feel like an artist again. You know, I've been working on that I Don't Have Feelings album for 4 months before that show, and I was like, wow, I miss this. Like I miss being on stage and doing what I actually love to do instead of just hosting rap battles all day. You know, and ever since then I was like, yeah, fuck this rap battle stuff. I'm gonna do one more and I'm done because I need to focus on what I actually love to do.
On your music.
Yeah.
And I mean, you've made your mark with the rap battles. Like it's been so successful. It's been unbelievably successful.
That's what's so hard about walking away from it because you know we started in these little like back rooms with like 60 people,
right. And now it's just
and over 2
booming.
years it's grown to something that I never thought it'd be.
Yeah.
So I take a lot of pride in it, but you know everything that's good has to come to an end sometime.
And maybe you can just use this as a platform to do something greater and greater and greater, like you have been doing. You've constantly been stepping up.
Always, you know, because I don't like to go
Who
backwards.
knows what this can lead to, you know?
I'd like to sell the league to somebody that could actually propel it forward more than I could.
Your mom wants to know who's going to take the reins.
I don't know yet. I've got 6 people that I'm looking
Well,
at.
I want to rap battle somebody on the next battle. I'm gonna improv it. I'm gonna be like, yo, you don't even know me like that, Brandon. Okay, I can. What's it called?
There's a reason.
You know what's funny? I haven't battled since I was 19 or 20 years old. I have seriously considered, since this is my
like
last
2 years
one,
ago.
Doing
just
it?
battling somebody. Why not?
I can literally make up
You two
spoken
should,
words.
You two
Like
should
I'm a
battle right
spoken
now.
word queen.
Battle, fight.
Renee does not want these problems.
Yes, I do.
I'm not doing it, but
Yo,
I'm not doing that. But yeah, I might put Pope Adrian Bless as the new face of the Circle City Battle League, just because he's always been there every single event. Hell, one time I couldn't even get off work from my own event, and he hosted for me. So, you know, and it was still a success. So he's probably who's going to take over the
I
reins.
say market, copyright this ish, make your royalties on it. I don't know if it works like that.
Well, just because I'm not going to, like, be in the forefront of it, I'm still going to be involved to some degree.
Still
Like,
working
it's still
it.
my baby. But
My baby.
It's like you passed it
I'm
on.
not going to be all up on the stage, dressed in these ridiculous ass outfits.
Wait, you look good.
I hated
And your
it.
straw hat.
The straw hat, you know, with the powder blue pants and the saddle lace ups. I'm not
You
doing all
worked
that.
it. You worked it.
Damn,
But-
your hat and your shirt looks good right now. I'm just noticing like the colors.
I'm not gonna go do all that. It's I'm gonna be behind the scenes, helping make sure shit goes right, but that's about it. I'm not gonna go out of my way to go out there and find the talent, bring them here, call up the White Rabbit, get the credentials, do this. I'm not doing all that. I'm just not gonna do that anymore.
I mean, I support you no matter what, my friend. Like, I think it's a great thing, and what you're doing is awesome. You're amazing. You're amazing. You know, you should do some more shout outs because I have one more thing planned for us, but I have to pee really bad. So,
Okay.
bye.
So, take it away.
Okay, so this podcast is sponsored to you by Corona Premier.
That's a lie.
It's not.
Look at that manwich.
I'm not gonna eat this on camera.
Do it.
I'm just not gonna do it
Why not?
because it's gonna be messy.
Yeah, that's the end of the show. No one's probably watching anyway.
I can't because the last time I wore these shoes was on Christmas Eve, and I dropped taco meat on them.
Oh, but well, you've got a whole desk in between you and the shoes, so I think you're like lean
Well,
over.
okay, that's fair.
Lean
That's fair.
up.
Okay,
There you
okay,
go.
that's fair.
All
That's fair. We gonna
Look
do it.
into the red light camera. There you go. Shove it in there. Stop.
Reminds me of
You didn't get anything on your shoe.
reminds me of Billy Madison when he's eating the sloppy joes. I made him extra sloppy for you.
Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe. Hey, you want to see my studio camp? Look at that. Hi, everybody.
Where's that located at?
Right here. Right behind me. Up there. Pretty cool, right?
That's pretty cool. How many cameras you got in here?
8. Well, 8 inputs. 5 cameras.
Gotcha. I count 6.
And what? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
Oh,
one
you're
behind
right.
you.
6. Oh yeah, 2. Yeah, 2 are camera inputs, or not camera inputs. Computer inputs. I love my cameras, and that's only about half of my cameras.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a handful of DSLRs. I have more GoPros.
Yeah, Renee was supposed to come over last week, and we were gonna shoot like 10, 11 different pictures, crop them up, make an album cover, and then she bailed on me. So I was like, okay,
You need
I'm gonna figure
constant
this out
reminders.
myself.
For the week leading up to it, you need to be like, we're still good for 7 days from now, right?
Right.
We're still good 6
Well, no,
days from now, right?
I think what happened was she couldn't do it until the weekend.
Oh, actually, we did go to Alabama on a big
Right.
shoot, so okay.
Yeah. So it was just terrible timing on my part on what I needed, but I don't know. I can always use promo pics because I don't have any really. Like,
Is it too late to get the photos?
I've already made an album cover and everything, so like that is what it is. But if I'm trying to put out 6 projects this year,
Yeah, you can't wait
then
for nobody.
I can't. So
Can't wait for no more. Renee, Michelle, Merrifield.
can't. Doing that, I'm gonna be waiting until 2023. So
Food cam. Look at those green beans. Yuck.
they're French style, baby.
What's that mean? Is that a real thing?
Yeah. So regular green beans, you know, I'm assuming these are canned. No shame, mine are too.
No, we picked them
Yeah. Okay.
out the garden in the back.
Yes, man. We went straight to Auschwitz.
What?
Picked them from German gardens.
I wasn't going out that far.
I
I don't even know what
kid.
that means.
I kid.
Green beans?
Why, are you Jewish?
No. So
Does he look?
there's 2 types of
No,
green
I
beans. You got regular green beans, which are like really like circular and log shaped. Those are regular green beans.
Yeah.
French style.
These was cut up.
Oh, okay.
French style are these. They're shredded a little bit.
Gotcha.
They're not fully cylindrical.
I accidentally bought them, but they're not so bad, you know?
No, these are my favorite kind.
You like those?
Uh-huh.
You know, my
Hands
mom
down.
told me you gotta cook the green beans longer than anything else. Cook them for like 2 hours, really. Not maybe that long.
2
but
hours.
Like an hour. Like cook them for. he
In the
said 2
microwave for like
hours.
3 minutes.
Cook them
Right.
for anything else. Put the salt, the
Keep in
pepper.
mind
in.
the pan for 15 minutes. I called it a day.
Nah, I cook my green beans for a long time, probably.
But they're moist though.
Moist.
Ooh, I hate that word.
Moist.
I hate the word tabernacle, moist, and thimble.
Tabernacle.
What about fellowship?
Fellowship is the worst word.
Can we talk about how terrible Fellowship of the Ring is?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that
I liked
movie.
them all. I have pretty
No.
low standards.
Yeah, I love
for
everything, I'm
movies,
sorry.
So I love them all. There's only probably 2, like one movie that I can think of off the top of my head that I can say like, yeah, that was not a good movie, and that is The Last Airbender.
Well, yeah, because they got all their names wrong.
I don't even. I mean, I never followed anything before that, so I'm talking standalone movie. I
Well,
have
it's
no reference.
M.
for
Night
if there's-
Shyamalan. You know,
I'm a fan, I'm
he's
a
either
fan.
really good or really bad.
I think
Right
that's
on.
the only thing I didn't like of his.
For every 6 cents, you get a village.
I did not mind The Village.
The Village is terrible.
It was.
That's a
I
terrible
don't.
movie.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm that
don't
person that
remember.
loves everything. Like, I cried on Suicide Squad. I cried on Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey. I mean,
Suicide Squad was also a bad movie.
I loved Suicide Squad. I love everything. I have very low standards because I want to be a movie star and I will be grateful for whatever the hell they do for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, guarantee you see me flipping around, people start bitching about it. Oh, you dissing on my movie? No, I guarantee you it was rock solid.
I liked
badass.
Suicide Squad a lot, but Birds of Prey was
better.
I was no,
people
it was not
hate
better.
it.
It was not. I was really disappointed in Ewan McGregor's acting. Like,
What are you talking about? Birds of Prey?
yes, Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
He did
No,
not.
I love Birds of Prey.
Weird. I don't know how that happens. How can you be such a good actor and deliver so horribly?
Who-
I
who-
I don't
You-
know. Ask Tom Hardy in Batman 3.
He has a thing against Batman. I don't
I
know
hate
why.
Batman.
Are you talking
I hate
as
Batman.
Bane?
Yes.
What?
Terrible.
That was a dude, that's
He literally has a vendetta against Batman. I'm like,
I
bro.
don't have a vendetta against Batman.
I
just
guarantee
don't
you
think-
Batman and
you
Harley
actually
Quinn
do.
hooked up, which I
Renee
love.
Renee is correct because you refused to drink out of a Batman shot
I did.
downstairs before we came.
I'll
in.
tell- tell you guys
he
this.
hates Batman.
When my ex was moving in my house, she had all kinds of Batman stuff. I wouldn't let her
You,
put
like,
any of
Why'd
it
you
on the
let
wall.
your ex move into your house?
Well, you know, she was my ex at the time, obviously.
gotcha.
You know,
Girlfriend.
when she was moving in,
That should have been
she
a red
had-
flag,
What's her name?
Brandon.
I'm not saying her name. She had all this Batman stuff, and I was like, absolute.
Yeah. This is action, baby.
Absolutely
fry.
not.
I just snorted real loud into that. So sorry about that.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
Batman's
hate Batman.
cool, man. He's cool, man.
He's not.
Don't
He's
be
not
hating
cool.
on him. Don't be hating on
Are
him.
you? How are you feeling
He's
about
arch
the next
enemy.
Batman with what's his face?
Who?
You've seen this, haven't you?
You don't even know, John.
No, what's his name off of Twilight?
Oh yeah, that's just the thing. It's not. It may not
Is
happen.
that real?
No, that's a real thing. They're
That's a
shooting,
real
dude.
thing?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
they started
Taylor
shooting. but-
Lautner?
No,
Huh?
no, not Taylor Lautner.
No, the other guy.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, he's hot, man. He's hot.
yeah,
Really?
but like,
That didn't seem
is
like
he?
his style.
He had some underground music. Okay, because people are like,
I
Twilight
judge
sucks
dudes, but
balls.
like, I'm not seeing it.
Okay, but he had some weird underground music because he plays piano and sings, and it was like really weird. And I found it, and it's like hard to find. Robert Pattinson underground music, bro. But this was years ago, and I was like, oh, I'm losing my mind over Robert Pattinson. But anyways, he's hot to me. I don't know something about him, but I mean, I think he'd be a hot Batman. Like I said, I like
I would
everything.
have thought you'd like a man with a little bit more meat on him.
He got some meat. He got those sexy crooked teeth too. Ooh,
Yeah.
he's hot.
What's
You're
sexy
weird.
about
You're-
crooked
You're
teeth?
weird with the teeth.
I have a teeth fetish. I don't know what it is about it. I like imperfect teeth. I mean, perfect teeth is stupid. It's like
Whatever.
I'm not sure whether to be offended or.
I mean, I'm just saying, like
Take it as a compliment,
Question
Jason.
my.
perfect teeth are pretty. But
Jason,
I do
smile for the
like
camera. He's got perfect teeth.
Can you see?
I can't see from there.
He does.
He's got straight. See,
He's got a good
you've
dentist.
got perfect teeth.
No, I don't. I got two.
I've got perfect teeth. He's got perfect teeth. We all have straight
I
teeth.
don't.
We're lucky. But
No, my shit's fucked up
if
right here.
shit's all crooked, I'm like, yeah.
I got two crooked ass teeth
Like
right over here.
Jewel. Jewel's got beautiful crooked
Ooh,
teeth.
Jules got some hot teeth. I want to
Who?
lick her teeth.
Jewel.
Yeah, mouse.
You want to lick her teeth? Is that what you just said?
Sorry, just disregard that comment.
It's like, plaque attack.
All that plaque and that crooked tooth. Yay. Tooth. No, y'all crazy. Okay, so
That's a twofer.
that's a 2-for-1ers. But Batman's cool, man. Come
He's
on.
not. Batman's a bitch.
I mean, obviously,
But-
okay, Superman. I mean, of the other
Superman's
people.
more of a bitch.
I'm more
but
of a villain person. I love me some good villains.
I like villains if they have a good motive.
So, do you like any of the Jokers?
Oh, see, I saw this post on your thing the other day.
Joker's-
he,
the Joker's
he got like
actually-
500 comments on this
you
post
were
about
not
Batman.
allowing explanations. You were shutting them all
The
down.
Joker,
like, no.
the Joker's actually a shitty villain, but
He's
but-
crazy.
but-
Some people just like to watch the world burn.
so
Master
what?
Bruce.
Oh wow,
crazy.
that's a great story.
That's what crazy people
But
do,
but
man.
this new Joker movie actually
You
is
need like an
phenomenal.
Yeah.
I did really enjoy it.
I loved it.
I did
Yeah, that's good.
with Joaquin.
because they finally gave him a backstory and
Yeah.
they gave him a motive and
was cool.
why he acts the way he does. I like that. You know, that's why
Oh, yeah.
Thanos is such a good villain because even though the way he's going about it is fucked up,
He has motive.
I get it.
Yeah.
You know,
The shit he been through.
he's like, oh, this was my home planet. It used to be plentiful and beautiful, and then we overdid it, went through all of our resources, and everyone died. And
So
this
now
is
I'm
my-
going to deplete all of the.
So this is my
planets.
barren planet now, with just me and sand, and I don't want that to happen. So mercifully,
In his own
I'm
mind.
gonna snap my fingers. It's gonna be random, and half of all life's gonna die. Again, fucked up, but I get it.
Yeah.
I get
I
it.
could see it. I mean,
Those
I
two
love.
movies are so
I love
good.
all the villains. I love how they all have their dark ways. I don't.
I
if
like
I
Two
could play-
Face too. I like Two Face.
Me
Two
too.
Face is dope.
If I could play a villain or a hero, I'd rather play a villain. I mean,
I would too.
I'm more villainous.
I'd rather
Honestly.
be the good guy.
not me.
Because you're a good person.
I am good. I am a really good person.
You really are.
Like if I'm ever in a romantic comedy, I want to be the piece of shit guy that like steals her away, and he's got to like steal her back. You know, I gotta be that douchebag. It's like no, you know. I don't know. I want to get into acting really bad.
Really?
I do.
We should do it together. Let's
I do.
go.
I think I'd be a good actor for like dramas, not so much comedy because I'm not that funny, but I think that if it's like a movie, like a sad movie, I think I do amazing at that.
I think you do amazing beyond your own comprehension. Like if you think you're capable of this, which you are, then you're gonna
Capable of this?
But seriously, I've been wanting to for a long time have like a group of people where we're making not movies, but eventually I want to make a movie, but yeah, get a group of people going that we write scripts.
I know a few
we do
filmmakers in the
some cool
city.
shit. Me
I
too.
just don't have the damn time to
Well,
go.
I'm gonna drag your ass out.
to go learn how to act.
Let's look at some of this.
You don't
acting.
need to learn, brother.
Well, this isn't acting. This is just me rapping into
No,
a camera.
it's acting.
It's not.
It is acting.
Listen.
She was acting.
You're emoting.
No, I
acting is
wasn't.
emoting.
She was acting.
No,
I'm not.
this is just
Look at her. She's
singing.
like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
cold as
she
shit
is.
out here.
It was so cold.
It's
But
12 degrees.
This is just
I'm out here in a dress for
Music
no
videos
reason.
is different. Okay, my hair looked like shit that day. I was pissed about it.
You're acting right there. That's acting.
But
That's
Brandon,
not acting. I'm,
no,
not,
no, no.
I'm
No,
just
no.
standing still.
Brandon,
That's
we'll
acting.
get the script. We'll write the script. We'll have a group of people that I'll have their roles, and then you just look into the camera dead ass, and you're just like, if this is my role to cry right now, I'm gonna fucking cry right now. If this is my role to, whatever.
Well,
it
here's
is,
the thing.
You can do whatever it
because
is.
I do think that like if I'm in a sad movie and I have to cry, I think I can do it. I don't cry for shit.
I'm like, play the Bon Iver, and I will cry.
See, not me. But like, I do think that, like if it's a really sad movie, especially if it deals with like suicide or something like that, and if I'm the character that has to kill themselves, you're gonna get an Oscar-worthy performance
Because
out of me.
it's like just right there. You feel
Because it's
it.
real for me. So like, oh my god, I need to act. I need to act just one time, just once.
Listen, Brandon, we're
wanna
gonna do
keep
some
that in
good
mind.
projects. We're gonna do some great projects. Like I
Because-
didn't know you want to do that, and I want to be a big ass.
And I don't know why either,
actress.
because like, obviously like music-wise, I'm all about authenticity. Like acting is not part of it for me. But like I do
Separately,
think
though.
when it comes to like mental health and stuff like that, I would love to be in something that can showcase that to where I can be that character because I know it all too well. It
So
wouldn't
it's not like
necessarily
it
be
would
acting for me. You
because
know what I
it's
mean?
just like that. Yes.
Like,
Wouldn't that be
obviously
the
I'll be the
dream
character,
role?
but, like-
it's like your dream role. You can play something that just sits right there for you. You
But
don't
what-
even
what
have to
I'm-
really act.
But what I'm scared of is like, what if I actually get good at acting, right? And I don't ever come back to this
It's always there within you.
Why would you be? I mean,
because like
life took you a new direction. Why is
because
that
music's
scary?
my thing, man.
Yeah,
like
no,
that's what I love more than
But
anything.
then
Yeah,
if something
music
else
is
becomes
life.
your thing and it trumps music.
No,
I
no, no,
mean,
no.
Not
It
gonna
doesn't
happen.
work like that.
It's
It
not gonna
doesn't work
happen.
like that.
Well, then you just.
It doesn't
Because I'm
work
telling
like
you
that.
right
You're
now.
the one that presented the question, and now you're saying it wouldn't happen.
I mean, it's a fear, but
Make
it
up
doesn't.
your mind.
We would never.
It's a fear of mine because like I'm gonna tell you right now, if I ever go deaf, I'm killing myself.
Oh my god.
I feel
Dead
that.
serious. I'm dead serious. If I can't hear music, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
It'd be rough.
You
See
ain't
ya.
not gonna go deaf, motherfucker.
See ya.
You gonna be go right.
See ya. Nope. I'm out of here.
Just so
No
random.
shame in it either.
I always thought if I became blind, then I would be just fine because it's like I play with with my eyes closed anyways. I don't even look at the piano when I'm playing, and I'm just like wicka wicka woo.
I can
wicka,
go
woo,
without
woo.
vision. I can
Yeah,
do that.
but
No.
hearing that, I mean that's something else. That's hard. That's hard right
Yeah.
there.
If I can't hear a woman hitting a C sharp 6 soprano, I'm out.
I don't even
Oh my
know what you just said.
god.
She knows what I'm talking about. Like, you can't hit that and I can't hear it, I'm out.
As a musician, and especially I feel like it's just to point on like not everyone is a musician. People have come into this and like everyone can pull up their iPad and be recording. Like my last guests, Eric and Mark Clay Johnson. Why do I keep saying it that way? Mark and Eric Clay Johnson, twin
Eric?
brothers. They're badass. They own the Pop Machine
Yeah.
studio. I think you've heard of them
Yep.
and stuff, and they're well renowned
I've met 'em.
people. And like, they even said like anyone could pull up your damn iPhone or your iPad and be a producer, but it's like it's not like
There's
that.
levels to
Okay,
this
it's
shit.
like people were born for this. Like we both were born for this in different ways. I mean, I want to become more like you in a producer sense and be a producer and produce my music.
I don't
and
think you
stuff,
should. I don't.
but I have to.
No, I don't.
It's driving
because
me insane.
I think because you've always put your eggs in so many baskets to where like you've put this stuff here and this stuff here. It's like,
Like piles.
Modeling, photography, videography, writing, teaching. And it's like, if you put all your eggs into just being an artist, I guarantee you'll get there. I guarantee
You
it.
think I will?
I would have to push back on that because...
You think?
Yes, because...
Yeah, I mean,
I feel
music
like,
is
I feel
my...
like
my songs are my life. They always have been. Everything else is secondary.
I feel like that's important to being able to... there's a lot you can learn to understand that side of music.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything about music, but I feel like that would be an important attribute to, to be able to understand all those different aspects of music besides the stuff in front of the mic is.
No, for sure. But
my problem is, I'm sorry interrupting, but my
good.
problem is like, for as long as I've been a singer-songwriter, which has been since I was 8 or 9 is when I first started writing my own songs. It's like it's like a crazy musician syndrome. I hear music in my head. It's beautiful symphonies. The fact that I didn't challenge myself the way you did and learn how to produce music and write that out, I mean, there is no other answer than for me to learn how to produce music and to write it out. Like, that is what I've been missing. I mean, nobody can do it the way that I hear it in my head. Nobody can
That's
hear
true.
my own music.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear brilliant things in my head, and then so many songs they're just sitting there in a vault.
do you remember when you worked at the Launchpad? Mm-hmm. So I recorded an album there. It was the first album I did before Thoughts of a Gemini. I don't even count it on my discography, just because.
He's got 7 albums.
I've got more than that. I've probably got 20.
know,
But
that's so true.
Not that it was bad, but it didn't sound how I wanted it to, and it's because I wasn't in control of it.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
mean, what are these punk guys gonna do for you? You know
Well,
what
no,
I mean?
no. I have nothing against Ryan and TJ over
I
there.
do.
I don't. Well, I know you do.
No,
I don't.
They're cool.
No one's gonna understand your vision like
cool.
you are.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
so
there's just no way.
yeah, because I engineer and produce myself, so I'm like, okay, I know exactly how I want this to sound.
Right.
I remember spending an hour and a half in there, and I'm paying for this at the same time
Trying to tell them what you
for
want
them
from
to, trying to tune my vocals a certain way. And I'm like, listen, man, I know I'm not a great singer. That's not the point. I don't need you to auto-tune my vocals. I don't want that. It's okay. It's off key by a half a scale. I know that.
It's fine.
But it doesn't sound terrible. In fact, because it's half a scale off, it actually sounds like a minor. We can use that. That's okay. But they spent an hour and a half trying to tune
Using
it
your
up,
money.
using Melodyne, trying to make my vocal. I'm like, you don't need to do that. It's okay. But that's my vision. And that's why ever since, that's the best thing I ever did was record that album there, because I learned so much from watching them work. And they weren't even paying attention to me. I'm over there taking videos of them doing stuff. I'm like, okay, that's how you do that. All right, cool. I was 19, 20 at the time. And I'm like, okay. So I go back home, open up Logic. I'm like, suckers. And I get on there. I'm like, okay, I know how to do this now. So from there.
Watch and learn.
So now I don't need to go to a studio for anything. I can do it myself. And you'd be hard pressed to go to a studio in Indianapolis because it's hip hop. Like, it's just vocals. Like, I'm not mixing all kinds of crazy shit. I'm mixing vocals.
Different instruments.
Easy. So as long as the beat's mixed well, or if I get the stems for the beat and I can mix that too, great. I don't have a use for paying anybody for anything. I can do it myself.
So they taught you a valuable lesson
They
at
did.
that point. Like, you
No.
can do this to
I
yourself.
have nothing but love for
That's
them.
why I feel like shitty about it. It's like me, not them. We ain't talking about them, but just me. It's like, that's why I respect you. A reason why I respect you so much, because you learned to produce. There's something inside you that is like driving. And for me, I don't know if I felt like too good or something, and it wasn't like vain. It wasn't like that. But I mean, I just felt like what I was doing was enough. I was creating beautiful, in my mind, hit songs all this time, and they're still there. But once you create them and let them go, they're never the same. It's like you have to execute it right then when you create the song, get it produced. Otherwise, it could change. If you don't record it, then who knows even what the hell the song was supposed to be.
I don't think you should chase hit records, though. Because in 1971, Marvin Gaye made What's Going On, right? Mm-hmm. Everyone knows that song today. The label refused to make that a single until he threatened to basically leave the label if they didn't make that the lead single. It became the lead single, and it sold 4 million copies back when people were buying 7-inch vinyls.
You hear that a lot, too. Like with Prince, he had like slave written on his forehead. He was like owned by the record company. He hated them.
But he made it a whole marketing tool. It got him off his label. He owns all of his music now.
Unlike
from
Taylor Swift.
1981 and on.
Taylor Swift got screwed recently.
Yeah, she did, but that's
Scooter
her own
Braun.
fault. She signed it. You know?
That's why I never want a record label. I'd rather just do it myself.
You don't need a record label today. You don't.
really don't.
You know?
I mean,
even-
they do give you that
You get the exposure from them.
the exposure, exactly. They give you the exposure. But
I'll tell you one of my favorite
they own
artists ever. His name is Odyssey.
I love Odyssey.
His name
If
is,
we're talking about the same person, I don't know.
I don't think so. He's from Washington, D.C. He's a...
I'm thinking of Odessa.
He's an Islamic rapper with a band called Good Company. He makes all his own beats, engineers his own music, owns all of it. He owns all of his masters, and he tours 180 days out the year. He's a millionaire. The average fan has no idea who he is.
That's your goals right there.
But
right?
he makes the music that he wants to make, and no one can tell him shit. That is like the perfect career.
How many hours do you
And
think
why
he works
couldn't
a
you
day?
do that?
Oh, probably 16 probably.
Why couldn't you do that?
Got
Have
it.
a little invisible name.
That's
still
the
gets you that
kind
money.
of artist I want to be. Is not like I don't want to be him, but like the way that he has his career set up, that's perfect for me. I can go to Walmart. I can go get a gallon of milk without having to sign a single autograph, and people don't know who I am.
I
But
mean,
like
it would get
people
annoying, I would
overseas
agree.
know who I am, so I have to ever see them in regular,
Just wear one of those face masks.
Yeah, like they
Marshmallow?
never know.
Oh, no,
It's
like
amazing.
COVID.
No, everyone knows who Marshmallow is.
Like COVID. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Hey, you know what I was thinking? We should chug this beer.
we're pushing 2 hours, man.
All right, let's chug this beers, and I have some funny stuff for us in the podcast. But thank you so much, Brandon Jones, for being on my podcast and my show. You're amazing. You're such a beautiful person and friend. Chug it, and then we'll start a new beer.
I suck at chugging beer, but all right.
Let's see who can get it down first.
She always likes the chugging thing. He does not suck at
You're
chugging.
really good. What is he talking about?
Renee always likes to challenge people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, we did this walk across America, and we're in this random like podunk town, and we
Yeah.
go into this bar, and
I mean, it's like a family's house.
There's a dude sitting at the bar. He's like 450 pounds.
It's a house. It's not a bar.
And within like 5 minutes, she's challenging him to a chug off, talking all big, and everyone's like, "Oh man, I can't wait to go. This girl must be
Right.
She must be.
It's
good
like a
chugger."
house bar, and it's like really hillbilly,
And
like
then
scary.
she like chugged for about 3 seconds, and he
And
finished
he finished
his
it
in
and
about 3
smashed it
seconds.
on his
Yeah,
head.
it's
He
like, dude,
smashed it
what-
on his head. He was like,
Well, you gotta understand, like, so a lot of people I hang out with, they drink for real. Like, I'm a casual drinker. I don't go out here and pretend I'm some kind of fucking alcoholic or I'm some kind of guy that can drink. I'm not that guy. They've got like beer bongs. They can bong a beer in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm a
It'd
casual.
probably take me 20 seconds to chug this.
You chugged it pretty well there. But Brandon, God, I love you so much. So I just want to end the podcast with some fun things. Jolliffe, hit it.
Okay.
So what color do you see?
White and gold.
Oh my hell!
Yep, I concur. It's white and gold.
It's white and gold.
It's literally blue and black, and that's the actual right answer, y'all. So y'all are wrong.
Wait,
so guys,
wait,
half
wait,
the
wait.
world has different
Time out.
cones.
Jason, what color are your eyes?
Blue, light blue, green.
Like hazel.
You guys got the same eye color basically.
Mine's blue.
Yeah, like really light blue with a little green in
That
it.
might be why.
It's just I
it
don't
have
know what it
something to
is,
do
but
with it?
half the
Well,
world.
okay, so if
half
you
the world.
if you've got light colored eyes, do you get headaches from like stupid crazy lights?
I never get headaches.
Oh, I get headaches every single day.
Really?
Every day.
Never. I never
Every
get
day. I was dating a chick one time, and her sister's boyfriend lived in a fraternity house. He had black lights on his ceiling fan, but the ceiling was mirrors.
Oh,
So the
hell
black
no.
light was like strobing through the fans,
And you're like,
going
"I'm
off
dying."
the mirrors. And I'm over there like, I'm dead. I can't do this. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Headache immediately.
Oh my
Your
God.
mom saw white and gold.
White and gold. That's what it is.
See, my mom and
Well, she's
sister
got green
see-
eyes, so we're on the same team.
She's beautiful green eyes. My mom and sister see white and gold also, but the correct
white and gold.
answer is blue and black. So y'all is
no,
wrong.
the hell it's not. Pull it back up.
It is
Jason.
a
I think that's- I
blue
think that's
and
fake
black dress.
It's not. Pull that back up. That
So-
is white and gold. What are you talking about?
That is so funny. So, viewers, please comment, see what you see. I mean, I know this was a few years ago, the dress. It's a big phenomenon, but
There's
it's,
another one, too,
It's
isn't there?
blue and black.
So coming from a,
It's blue and black.
like the photo, video, kind of background. I see this as a poorly lit dress with
So,
bad white balance.
I agree.
I then downloaded another photo. Jason, go to the next photo.
Hold on, I guess. Okay.
Because this, I think it is poorly lit. I think they edited. What do you now see?
Same thing. Only
I still see white and
darker.
gold.
It's
just darker.
blue
It's just
and
darker.
black.
It's just darker. It's just a worse hue.
This
That's
is
all.
crazy.
Let's move on.
It's so crazy. Okay, so this is 6 women with 5 pairs of legs. Look at it. Where the hell? I'm telling you right now, 6 women.
Because the girl in the middle, she's in between 2 of them. Like her legs have to be behind her in the green shirt.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's something where somebody's
5.
sitting. Like I think
It's the third girl. She is sitting
third
some
from
kind
the
of
left.
third from
I
the
know
left.
the answer, so it's fun.
She is sitting weird. Why is she sitting that way?
Yeah, I think the one girl has her legs over the top of like the other one.
No.
And then the third girl's like man spreading. Maybe I don't know.
Nope, that's how it is. The third girl's spread eagle. She's spread eagle.
No.
No, she is. Look,
Let me see, Joe. Closely.
because
closely,
the
closely.
second girl has her right leg over her leg, and then the fourth girl has her leg over her other leg. She is spread eagle.
No,
and
the
other
fourth
2
girl's got her
girls-
own legs. Go back. Okay, so here's the answer to this question. I actually researched it. So
like
the
answers.
second, go back to the picture, Jolly. The second girl from the left, she's wearing black jeans and it's blending in with the first girl.
Where?
Isn't that effed up?
That's not true. Can you zoom in, by chance?
Yeah, it's the second girl.
I'll be
Like this
damned.
line
I
right
see
here or
it.
something?
No, that's just
So that third girl is the blue jeans right there. The first pair of blue jeans, that's the third girl. The second girl has got the damn
That's
black
mathematically
jeans.
impossible.
That's fucking
No,
hilarious.
There's no way that's the third girl.
Yeah, the
Her-
second girl is blending with the first girl.
No.
They both have black jeans on. See her little foot there?
Nope, I'm not buying it.
See where the beer is? That is black. That's the first and second girl right there. Black jeans.
I know she's something like
See the little
thunder
white
thighs.
sock?
Maybe she has thunder thighs. We don't know.
No,
I'm
you can
into
see
it.
you can see her boot down there. See her little sock. So the first girl you can see.
Oh, I do
with the,
see it.
Wait, is her leg over the top of the other one? The
No,
first
she's
girl's?
just tucked under the girl.
No, I see it.
She's tucked under the first girl.
Because right there you can see her little pale ass skin. on the
Her
ankle.
little pale ass skin on the ankle. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it looked like she's the blue jean girl, but she ain't. That's some funny ish right there. Okay, next photo.
What's this?
Okay, so Laura of Scotland originally submitted the photo to question the parenting blog Reasons My Son Is Crying. In 2013, it was puzzling Snapchat. It divided the internet into 2. Some thought it was America's Dad, Tom Hanks, while
Damn
others
right.
convinced it was
Bill Murray.
exclusive Bill Murray. Who is it?
That's Bill Murray.
Doesn't it look like
I
both of them?
believe
though?
that's also Bill Murray.
That's Bill Murray. I know Tom Hanks like the back of my hand. That's
Yeah.
Bill Murray.
You're right, it's Bill.
But I do see the reference.
I know. Doesn't
I
it look
can
like
see
Tom?
why
though?
you would think it's Tom Hanks, but it's definitely not.
I know. That's weird how they look alike.
Tom
there.
Hanks is my favorite actor.
Dude, I love Bill Murray and all of like his.
I could see him
different films.
blindfolded.
Tom Hanks is amazing.
What's this?
He won
Yeah.
that prize recently. Okay,
That's
so
the dress.
what do you hear? Jason, turn up.
Oh, there's sound. Okay. Oh, we're still playing your thing. Okay.
What do you hear? Yanny or Laurel?
Laurel.
Please say
Laurel.
Laurel. Thank God.
Laurel.
My student recently literally heard Yanny.
Laurel.
Half the people hear Yanny.
Laurel.
What?
How the hell do you see it?
Yanny.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yanny. But it's Laurel.
Laurel.
Oh, wait.
Laurel.
That's Laurel.
It's Laurel. That's what I'm
How
saying.
the hell do you hear Yanny?
Exactly.
Laurel.
How?
Exactly my point.
Laurel. Laurel.
Jason, you hear Laurel, right?
I hear Laurel. Okay.
Where's the phone?
Next. Phone. What's that mean?
There's a phone
Phone?
hiding in
Like a
this photo.
telephone?
Yeah,
Like a cell phone?
a cell phone.
I'm not good at these.
It took me forever.
I did one of these on Facebook the other day. I had to find the cat. I could not
I
find
saw
the
that too.
goddamn
Is
thing.
that the woman with the broom?
Yes, I couldn't find it.
Oh my God.
Until
I saw
finally,
it.
I zoomed in and started like drawing on it. I was like, oh,
It took me about
there it is. It took me a half an hour,
a
man.
minute and 30 seconds.
Oh, girl,
Took
I
me
need to
forever.
stop snorting.
So there's a cell phone in this scene.
There's a cell phone. It's in the right side. Do you guys see it?
Nope.
Jason?
No.
I suck at these.
Towards the table?
I sucked at finding Waldo too.
Zoom in, baby. You don't see it?
I see a lot of floral decor.
Right by the leg.
Boom.
Oh.
Found it.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay, I didn't know it was
Those
going to have
bitches
prints
got
on it,
us.
too. Wow.
I know, right? That took me like 12 minutes at first.
interesting.
Okay, next. All right.
Brown chicken.
Very
Is this an
oiled.
oily leg? Doesn't it look
Yeah,
shiny?
Like super.
Super oily. So the internet was broke over this. They could not figure it out if it was oily or shiny or what was going on. Next, this image went viral in October 2016.
actually
An
just
art
streaks of
student
white
posted it. It is covered. It looks like it's covered in oil. It's covered in streaks of white paint. On accident, she was doing a painting.
I can see
like,
it.
thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Go back one.
What?
Go back. Doesn't that look like oil though at first?
Yeah.
But now that
Like
you've
this.
seen it, you can't unseen it.
Now that I know that it's
Yeah.
white paint,
Exactly.
I see it
You
as
can't
white
unsee
paint.
it. Me too. It's so weird how the eye does that because at first it did not look like that. Okay, so this one's cool. Just like all optical illusions, once you know the animal is there, it's impossible to miss it. The optical illusion is known as Troxler's fading, which a Swiss doctor discovered in 1804. If you stare at the black dot or cross, then the colors disappear after about 30 seconds. He found that the brain stops paying attention to visual scenes that don't change. This, swear to God.
so what am I supposed to do? Stare at the black dot?
Stare at the black dot for 30 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
This is
15,
great content.
16. It's literally disappearing. 17, 18,
What's supposed to
19,
disappear?
20. The colors.
Oh,
21,
yeah,
22,
it is.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, when I did this before, it literally disappeared
Yeah.
completely.
You're probably too far away.
Yeah.
I,
Did you see it, Brandon? It disappeared.
What, the black dot?
I'm about 2 feet.
No, the
feet away from
colors.
it, and yeah,
Nah, the black dot disappeared
the
before anything
colors
else did.
disappeared.
Did you?
to-
Were you
to little
staring at the black
splotches.
dot?
Yeah.
Try the next one. Can we full screen this? No, we can't. Okay.
This really? We were gonna do this?
Yes.
What am I doing? Staring at the X?
Stare at the X. The
You're probably
colors
too
will
far
disappear.
away. You guys are too far away.
I think so too.
This ain't gonna work for you
Here,
guys.
well, I'll do it.
Maybe yeah. We'll try right here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mine
It's
won't
already
work.
disappeared. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yep.
12,
Gone.
14. Isn't that weird? 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah.
That's-
It literally
that's wild.
disappears.
Music.
It's crazy. So the mind will just disintegrate colors surrounding things
What the
like. Okay, so this woman's body has mysteriously disappeared, and it's due to this
That's
thing.
just refraction.
Yeah, it's like this light refraction thing that has going on. Isn't that weird?
No, she's a head with 2 legs. Like
And I saw this thing that I didn't want to share, but it was like all these servicemen. They were like in the army in the water, and they all looked like midgets because like the refraction thing. So it's like it cuts half their body off. So,
That's too much text.
no, go ahead. Let me read it, Jolly. It's refraction. When light leaves, enters the water. It's bent, traveling in a different direction to your eye. It's crazy. So, okay, what's the next one? Do we have anything else? Okay, what does that look like to you? A mosh pit?
no, it's like a big ass tractor about to tear some people up.
You're right. To me, at first, it looked like a mosh pit with people like at a
It
rock
looked like
concert.
Burning Man or something.
But what it is
That is a tractor about to
It's a
kill
tractor.
100,000 people.
That's a murder.
it's a tractor about to kill 100,000 plants or whatever they are. I don't know. They're little
Cotton.
cotton
Those- those
plants.
Those are cotton pickers.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
That's too much.
Okay.
I
I
can't
know.
do it.
Okay. So basically, there's
The
no
hell?
there's no red in this picture, but for some reason our eye sees red.
I don't see red.
There, you don't see the red.
No.
It's like a weird
Gray and blue.
Our body, for some reason, sees.
gray and blue.
You
That's
see
because,
gray.
That's because we know what a strawberry is supposed to look like.
That's exactly what the whole thing was saying.
But
before that.
I wouldn't even know what color to call that though.
Like, go back, Jason. Go back. Let me read it.
This is not,
He's like,
this is
ew.
not good content.
The brain knows the color of the object is more useful than the color of the light, so it's trained to ignore information. So the color of the light has been manipulated, so there's no red whatsoever in the image, but your mind recognizes the objects as strawberries, and it knows that the strawberries are red. So it understands that the strawberries are red even if the image has no red in it. Okay, go back to the image. This has like literally been, there's no red in it, but I see red.
I don't see any red.
What the hell? That's
Yeah.
why you see gold and white, boy. You see gold
The
and white.
dress is white and gold.
His ass.
It's white and gold. Get this. Get your fucking February 14th heels out of here.
Okay, yes, that's amazing.
You're already 6 feet tall. You don't need heels.
I know, that's what they always said. Brandon Soul Jones. Everybody, this is my special guest, Soul Jones. Thank you so much for coming tonight. We just appreciate your input, your just everything about you. You're such a talented, driven human being, and there's nothing that can stop you. You've been through it all. You've been through hell and high water.
Finally finish your beer.
Chug. Go.
Hold on.
Now that I put her on the spot.
I know. You know, I just want to shout out Jason Aaron. He is the runner of these podcasts, and he's killing the game.
Runner? It's called producer.
Producer, yes. Hit
Executive
him up
producer.
executive
Right.
producer. Hit him up if you need any podcast needs or video production needs,
Podcasts,
TV needs.
commercials.
He's been doing it for
live
22
stream,
years, people.
Social
This is
media,
his
videos,
life.
website video. I mean, anything that's
CCBL Battle League, you
Yeah.
know.
All of it. And shout out to
we could
Soul
live stream that
Jones.
shit.
We could.
We're going to live stream it. We're going to
Using
do
this
it.
system.
And just
Using this system right here. Look at that.
look at all that.
It's all mobile. It's all meant to be mobile.
Look at us. Shout out to Soul
Look at your little
Jones.
arms.
Cheers to you, Mr. Soul. Guys, check out his music. He's all over the internet. He's going to break the internet one day. I already know. He doesn't want to, but he's
Not on
going
purpose.
to.
He tripped.
It's inevitable. His music
I'm
is
out.
beautiful, glorious, and wonderful. It's relatable. It's enjoyable. It's personal. It's emotional. It's everything you
If
could
I
ever
ever
want in an
break
artist.
the internet, I'm going to be pissed.
You better break it.
I'm going to be pissed.
Hopefully our song breaks it.
Because I'm like,
Well, yeah, that's controversy.
10,000 notifications. I ain't got time for this.
Come on, that's money.
I don't want it.
I don't care. I think you'll change your mind. Money. I think money. All a bad girl need is the money. Hey. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to follow Soul Jones and all of his platforms. He has a new album coming out on April 21st.
24th.
April 24th, he has a new album coming out, and it's going to be glorious. So just make sure you follow him, subscribe. He's on Spotify, Apple Music.
Tidal, Napster, SoundCloud, you name it, I'm on all of them.
Yes. And this guy is not to be reckoned with. I mean, he is an artist. So dig into his music. Dig into the first albums and Thoughts of a Gemini, 2016, and he has albums before then, like he said, that are not released. But we'll start there.
You can find them if you search hard enough. You know, they're out there. I released by 2011. I had 7 albums at the time.
The boy has a
They're
lot
out
of
there.
albums out.
Prolific.
They're out
But
there.
you know, we didn't know Spotify back then.
Right.
So
It didn't
now, I mean, he's got 6 albums out on Spotify, soon to be 7 albums, and not just Spotify, all the other things. So, and shout out to Dude, my band. Shout out to Monofiction, my band. Dude. Shout out to all my students. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I teach voice lessons for a living. Hit me up if you need voice lessons with Renee. I am doing virtual.
She doesn't cuss as much during those.
Yes, I never cuss.
that we know.
I never cuss during my lessons. I'm a good girl. But I do virtual lessons right now because of the coronavirus.
And always, I mean, you can do them
So-
even when, you can do remote stuff, right?
Exactly. I mean, we're out here doing it. We're
then
all
that's good.
surviving. I hope everyone's doing perfectly okay.
We need to
You know,
incorporate like prizes into the show for people who make it all the way to the end.
Exactly.
It's a
You
record breaker.
I mean, I know people are going to be tuning in afterwards and watching because we're hilarious, let's be honest. So we're a good entertainment source. Like, follow, subscribe. Please comment. We love our comments. We
Rate,
love
review.
people. Rate, review, comment, subscribe. And if you want to be a guest on my show, then let me know. But you have to be very special and interesting. I just don't take anyone. My friends, I love you, but I'm sorry. I just don't take anyone.
If you have nothing
Rude.
going on with your life, don't ask to be a guest on my show.
You're
You're not worthy.
You gotta be special. I'm sorry, but I would just like to say shout out to my students. I'm sorry about my students that are seniors right now. They're going through some ish. They are, they have to forfeit their graduation, their plays that they like. My students have leads. All my students are basically leads in all the plays and the musicals, and they just had to give that up.
Oh, for real?
Because
Why?
none of these kids are going back to school this year.
Right.
And so they cannot like do anything that they had worked for, their graduation, their musicals, their plays, and so much more. I feel really bad for them. So I'm so sorry for the seniors that are going through this right now for the coronavirus. The younger kids are loving it. Even the younger kids are like, I'm bored. So just remember, open your windows. My mama told me this and it has saved my life. Open your windows. Open the screen door.
Let the
light
coronavirus in. Let it run its
the
course.
coronavirus in.
Let it on in. Let's all cough together.
Just get it
Not
over
the
with.
coronavirus, but let the air in. And just don't worry. It's all going to be okay. Just keep positive, y'all. Keep that smile on your face. And just thank you so much for tuning in. We love you guys. This is Soul Jones, my guest for tonight, and Jason Aaron. Let's see you, Jay.
Really? One more time? They've seen me in that.
Hey. And I am Renee Michelle Merrifield. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Bye, y'all.